Who do you think you are? You say you wanna talk, but all I'm hearing is a monologue. Who do you wanna be? You say you're really deep, but I can tell you don't know what that means. You can swim in shallow waters, but it's gonna get you nowhere. And I'm way too good to waste my time on boys like you. Can you speak without a filter? Can you give me something better? I bet you do. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be ideal, just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Could you shut up for once, relax that eager tongue, and let me tell you something about myself. I'm not the clueless one, I'm neither weak nor dumb, so I don't buy this version of you have. No, you can swim in shallow waters, but it's gonna get you nowhere. And I'm way too good to waste my time on boys like you. Can you speak without a filter? Can you give me something better? I bet you do. Hey baby, if you wanna get to know me, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Hey baby, if you want me to be with you, all you gotta do is take me to your heart, yeah. Come on, give me something real, doesn't have to be ideal, just a part of you that's honest, that's all I want.
Here we go. Welcome back to another NHL playoff game. Play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Guru Coach Frenchie, directly for the beautiful country of the land of a smile and Thailand on the great Tuesday night, May 23rd, 2023. Hopefully an amazing, great day. Ready to rock and roll. Game number 3 between the Vegas Golden Knight against the Dallas Star. Yes, Vegas lead 2-0. Possible it can become 3-0. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know if you think about this today, but, I was sit last night at home and on the balcony and just relaxing. And then I was looking about the playoff 2023. And first, the word wild came in my mind. What a wild playoff this year. Secondly, about excitement. I don't know if we have so much excitement this year like it was before. I don't know if it's because the lack of the original 6 indices in the playoff right now, maybe the lack of no Canadian team over there. I don't know. I don't feel the same way. And now it's 3-0 already for the Pittsburgh and the Florida Panthers. Look like this series is already over. Could be the same feeling tonight if Vegas win tonight. I understand we're all hockey fans, but I don't know. How is really you feeling this year? How do you feel right now where we at end of May? And we see 4 different teams where 3 of them, they are almost like, been in the league for about 20 years. And they are right now at the final of the Stanley Cup possible. So, I don't know. I just feel different right now. And again, I love hockey. It's not a way I'm going to give up on that. It's just like, that's the first time I realized right now. I said, something there. There's something missing. I don't know what. But anyhow, that's what we had tonight at the Hockey National Show. We welcome everybody. First of all, we want to welcome all the moderators of the Hockey National Show. We want to let you know how much we are grateful and thankful, not only from myself, but all the people in the chat to have you guys to show up every night and volunteering and to be sure that chat is clear and respectful. So just want to say to you, thank you so much. On the flip side, all the people here in the chat pop up every single time we turn the switch on and they consist to be here, and they consist talking about hockey, and they consist to bring some kind of great knowledge about hockey. And that's who you are, and that's what the reason you come back all the time at the Hockey National Show. I just want to say to you, thanks so much. We really appreciate you do this for the Hockey National Show. So that's what we got here, guys. That brings us on May 23rd, game number 3, Western Conference Final. We'll see what happening. Dallas is against the wall. How are they going to respond? How are they going to come back? And, when you evaluate about, you look about a little bit more deeper what happening with all the 2 boat series. Think about the Carolina Hurricane. People say, oh, they cannot score, they cannot do this, everything like that. But look how many shots they gave away. Look how many opportunities Florida has. Not much. Carolina guys play almost a perfect game last night. Like, if you go to the playoff and you're going to give only 20 shots, and you're going to give only 1 goal, and you're going to give 0 goal or 5 versus 5, what is the chance to lose that game? Not many percentage, but that's happening to Carolina since the beginning of the round number 3. They hit the post, they cannot beat Bobrovsky, and they play so good on defensive zone, but the Florida Panthers find a way to score a goal on power play. They find a way to score a goal this way, and 2 of the 3 games under overtime, and game number 3 by 1 goal. And now you trail 3-0. You look, so what the heck's going on? And that's the situation with the Carolina Hurricane. So you can blame them. But at the end, guys, they do a silly game. They just cannot score. That's the only problem they have right now. And they cannot find Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky right now, maybe, in my opinion, play his best hockey of his career. Better at the year they won the Vezina Trophy. Right now, Bobrovsky guy is on another planet. Bobrovsky is an MVP. So, catch up. No. Bobrovsky bring the Florida Panthers where they are today because of the performance of Bobrovsky. That's the team, guys. At some point, we're thinking possible they can win the NHL draft lottery in December. That's the team we think they maybe not make the playoff in February at the trade deadline. And then maybe at the end of the year, maybe they're not going to make the playoff because they're not going to missing a couple of W at the end. They did it. They did all around. And now where they are, about 1 game before the end, before they reach the Stanley Cup final. Unbelievable story of the Florida Panthers. So this is my introduction of the night. I apologize. I know I'm talking too much, but I just want to share it with you. Like people in the chat, Jake McEnroe, Danny T in the house, the singer Elvis Presley, impersonator. We have Dennis. Welcome back, Dennis. Our friend Ross Stubbington from Ontario. Welcome back, Ross. Thanks to stop by tonight. We have ABS. D.A. ABS is in the house. Our friend Sebastien knocked the door. Welcome back. What about the cook, the chef? Mr. Luciano Graziano is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. My co-host, Enoch Tap, knocked the door from Toronto. Welcome back. No deal, the deal. No, we have the real deal. He is back with us with Devin Levi. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. We really appreciate it. Mr. Claude Richard from Ottawa is in the house. Welcome back, Bon Martin, coach. Yes, Martin early here, 5:30 morning. What about Joe Ferreira? Welcome back, Joe. Long time. We don't see you, my friend Joe. Thanks to be with our Canadian Live show. Let a comment between everybody here. Mr. Ronald, Mac Ronald is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to stop by. And I really hope Price get back. Here we go. Melissa Zabran is in the house. Welcome back, Melissa. Somewhere, somehow in USA. Zeph Lacave knocked the door. Hopefully feel better. Zeph, I think some point he was sick last week. Hopefully we're doing better about this. What's about Mr. King of Gamer back in the house a couple of days off. King, glad to see you. What's up, Coach? Coach is doing well. Other fact, my voice is not perfectly, but Coach is, yeah. Then we have Zavlaka, bonjour, there you go. Devon On is in the house. Welcome back, Devon. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Always a pleasure to open the door for Devon, our new friends at the Hockey Nation. What about Mr. Jeremy N? Jeremy N is in the house. Go Knights Go for CC Relo Edits. I think that's the name. CC, good luck for your team tonight. Hopefully your team's going to win tonight. Riding the Storm is in the house. Welcome back, Riding the Storm. Thanks to be with our Kinisha Show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. Like people, it takes a while because all the favorites are gone for this and you, Kings. I agree with you about this one over there. A lot of great comments. Nina, directly from Thailand, in the house. Welcome back, Nina. Hopefully doing well. Thanks to be with our Kinisha Show. William McClary in the house. William, welcome back, my friend. A long time. Hopefully you're doing well, William. We really miss you. We talked about you a couple of times, and then I was with Tap last Sunday. We talked about people, we become familiar with the name in the chat, right? I think I'm old man, but I think I don't have the Alzheimer yet, so I have remember a lot. I'm good thing about remember number and the name in the chat. So some people stay here for a couple of weeks, a month, then I recognize them very easy, and then they disappear for a couple of days, week. We'll always be concerned. So hopefully, William, you're doing well. Welcome back in the house tonight. You're welcome. The abs. Then we have people knock the door. Melissa Garcia is in the house. Melissa, who's really doing well. I love you. Emoji. Faith. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. What they saying, Phil? Where call? Yeah, I agree with you, Melissa, about that one over there. And again, guys, the people have those fans. I'm happy for them. They have nothing against my statement about what I just said, right? I'm a body monkey. And listen, guys, I've been to Fleur Panthers 7 years. I work for the team. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the, a lot of people call me, text me, and tell me, like, what the impact, what's going on over there. Everybody talk about this. Some people asking me if I have some tickets for them. Like, ready? Anyhow. But, yeah, absolutely. I like the underdog. Panther got the hot goaltender. You're absolutely, Dennis, about that one over there. Coach Pierre the Panther will wrap up in the series 1-0 by Swim Hurricane. Everything could happen there. Thanks so much, Danny. And hopefully you're doing well. Again, I've just considered what's going on in the chat. If we have new people, you're welcome, Danny. Zeph, and then Melissa, William, keep forgetting Shanikov and Patrodi, not with the Hurricane. They could use them. I believe the series would be its fun with them. That will helping them, William. I always said when you have your piece, you put one piece of the puzzle at the right spot, sometimes make other piece of the puzzle perfectly better. And I think that's the big fun right there without this. You think about a game like 1-0, a power play goal. You can, all the kind of fun like that. William, you're upset about that. Welcome back again. Coach, gonna come and sing a duet with me. No, that's something I cannot do it. I have two things in life I cannot do. Music and hammer. I cannot build anything. I destroy everything, and I cannot sing along. So I can... completely, I'm out of this completely. But we wish the best for other people can do it. Baxter is in the house. Welcome back, Baxter. Thanks to be with our Kinisha Show. We miss you, buddy. And so your picture on Instagram. On beach on your abogé, very impressive, lovely. Thanks so much, Sebastian. Don't forget, guys, to follow my channel, Frenchie and Thailand. It's coming. My next video is coming. I did another footage yesterday. I just had no time to edit. I need to edit. I need to make the video on. That's what I need to do about this one. The next coming. I love Polski Focus and Ask a Fan 1 year this week with our Canadian Live Show. Thanks so much, William. I appreciate you've been with us for 1 year already. And Canada has been the better team overall, so I cannot count them. I think they would make a sweet even less. We'll be able to see if they can respond. Everybody in the chat looking good. We are ready for the game. So that's a great timing about this. And then Hitler is between the pipe for the Vegas versus Jake Ottinger. Le puck will be dropped. Welcome back, everybody. Be ready for période number 1. On vous souhaite une très bonne partie, mes amis. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir à la chaîne de Hockey National Show. Toujours un plaisir d'avoir avoir vous autres avec nous. Ben de la misère à parler en français maintenant. Mais, welcome back, guys. Let's start the game. Période number 1, and let's do it. That's a 1-1. The puck drop already, and the biggest good night, lose the puck, recover the puck, down the puck in the neutral zone, set up by Domi. Domi pass the puck to the left side, return the puck all the way behind the net of the big check at Domi, again, Prenangelo, and then the Vegas tried to get the puck outside the zone, taken by Martinez, and for the bench now attacking Vegas, led the puck to opposite side, ran the puck to Roy battle on the left side, another big hit by Lendl. The Dallas Star used the physicality already at the beginning of this game. Now we have a battle behind Ottinger, recovery by Lendl. We find the puck to get out of the zone. Dallas now battle for the neutral zone, returning by White Cloud. Pass the puck to Hag, I believe, return the puck neutral zone. Go back to White Cloud, get out of the zone. Now cross the red line, allow the puck behind to go to the danger, lead the puck to the left side. Sutter recover the puck, try to get the puck to opposite side. Was Lendl again still on the ice. Pinch run out by Hag behind the goaltender, bring the puck to Jack Hagan in front of net, and nobody to get there. The puck bouncing back, recovery by the Vegas Golden Knight, battle now by Marchessault. Marchessault with Lendl, go back to the corner, go back now to Jack Eichel, shoot the puck in the back door, and Vegas score. Wow, what a great start for the Vegas Golden Knight on the road. This is not what you're looking for. Wow, a great shot of Jack Eichel, hit the right pad of Ottinger, and they hit straight on the blade of the Vegas Golden Knight, talking about Barbashev, I believe, or Jonathan Marchessault. Yeah, Marchessault got that goal. He got right away back over there. Wow, what a great turnover right there. A shot from, what a great pass from Eichel, Jack Eichel to Jonathan Marchessault. And this is not what you're looking for if you are a Dallas Star. This is the way Vegas players, the coach, shut down the fans already at the beginning, gave some kind of worries. And we'll be interesting now is Vegas Dallas can recover. A shot by Dallas shot. Big save by Adam Hill. The puck go behind the net, behind him, but the recovery. And then we have a whistle directly from the referee. And it was a 7-goal guy for the Vegas Golden Knight. Take the lead 1-0 for Marchessault. 7 goal in the playoff. Wow, shocked to see this already. Me, I was not expect that beginning of this the game tonight to be that way. But again, Golden Knight on a mission like Florida Panthers. Wow, Marchessault is hot on that series. After he hit a hat trick at 1 goal last game, and now we have another game tonight. Pretty impressive for Marchessault. Barbashev have an assist on that one over there. And that will give you the information you need to know on the bottom. Go back now behind the net, set up by the Vegas Golden Knight. Give him a round, chasé par Vegas in front of the net, lose the puck by Vegas, get out of the zone by the Dallas Star. Go back around the board. Go back now, Jabin Ben. Go back, pitch the back on the left side. Attacking now by the Vegas Golden Knight. Hold the puck now by Harden. Harden hold the puck a little bit more, bring the puck to opposite side. Daily penalty, guys, for the Dallas Star. We have right now Jimmy Ben with Jack Eichel. And now Ben pushing with McNabb. And Ben goes straight to the penalty box as a captain, guys. It's not what we're looking for. So Ben a penalty, and then the Vegas Golden Knight. What a bad play by Ben. No reason to hit cross-checking, and when he fouled back of that way over there on Max Stone. Wow. Do we get for 5 minutes? They review the review that. Intéressant. Oh! Oh, yeah. This is 5 minutes, guys. This is 5 minutes. Have to go 5 minutes. This is going to be suspension. This is a really bad news. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I agree with you, Willie, about that. William. Wow. We'll see the review of the call on that one there. We have to wait. But look, guys, this is really strange start of the game, guys. Thanks for everybody to be a part of the show. Oh, I can see the replay right there. This is 5 minutes. I don't know why they take so much time to get this. Exactly, William. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 5 minute game misconduct by Jimmy Ben. Wow. RJ Calabro, thanks so much. Roger is on the house. NHL, we're going to come back. 5 minute power play. Wow. Interesting. We just got start this game, guys. Imagine. Wow. Probably going to go back now on the right side. Attaqué par Jack Eichel. Hold the puck now. The Dallas intercept, but the Vegas find a way to get back to Max Stone. Find the puck to corner, set up by Marchessault, return the puck to Theodore. Theodore walk the blue line, return the puck to the side, back to Marchessault, back to Jack Eichel. Eichel to the wall, go back to the top, to the dash, they'll hold the puck a little bit more, back again, chasing by Askanen, bring it back to Theodore, fire puck, block shot left side, recovery on the right side by Max Stone, but finally, Theodore intercept the puck, but lose the puck at the last in front of Kiriventa, turn around by Marchessault. Attacking now, kick out the puck to Max Stone. Stone to the wall, bring it back to the other, back to Jack Eichel, shoot the puck one timer, miss completely the puck, go back behind the net, intercept by the Dallas. Dallas on the back ends, going to nom the puck all the back on the defensive zone with 3:50 to go. Jimmy Ben, guys, out of the game. 5 minute cross checking, game misconduct. This is going to be a suspension. You can call it already 1 or 2 game. That will be the call we're going to expect. But Pedangelo did 1 game, so why not to get only 1 game to Jimmy Ben anyway. Go back to Dallas, return the puck on defensive zone, set up by the Pedangelo, pass the puck to the other side, back to Riley Smith, pass the puck, kick out the left side, attacking on notre zone, on offensive zone, and finally lose the puck, and Dallas going to dump the puck again. 3:17 to go, power play, 16:22 to go remaining on this first period, 1-0. Biggest score at the beginning of this game, guys. Jonathan Marchessault's score is 7 of the playoff, assisted by Eichel, and of course, Barbachev. Anyhow, go back behind the net, Ottinger, a battle for Sutter in front of Nick Roy. Go back now, the Dallas, load the puck all the way back on defensive zone, the puck bouncing back in front of Aiden Hill. They're going to recover now by Pedangelo. We just crossed the 2:50 to go remaining on power play. 0 shots in the first 2 minutes of this power play. Go back now, Pedangelo, try the puck to Jack Eichel, cross the red lines, come in offensive zone, stick angling, kick out the puck to the side to Max Stone. Stone return the puck to the line, set up by Theodore. Theodore returns shoot up by the goal line to Jack. Jack on the wall, waiting now for pass the puck, looking, not movement a lot. Dallas play a solid power PK right now. Back to Jack Eichel to the dust, pass the by the goal line, back in front of the net, and returning intercept by the Dallas, and finally dumping the puck to the goaltender and reset icing. 2:15 to go, power play, 0 shot for Vegas. Stone kick out the puck now, the right side, attacking by Marchessault in front of the net, no chance. The puck go back to opposite corner, pinch one out by Theodore, return the puck to Stone. Stone pass the puck, but the puck go outside the zone, go to recovery with 2 minutes. Now we can talk about the momentum of this game. If Dallas burn the 5 minutes with no goal and no shot, they'll be cheering for the fans to be back in the game. But maybe we still have a lot of time on the power play for the Vegas to score a goal. 1:40 to go, 14:55 at the period. Go back now, Vegas, get out of the zone, cross the blue line, at the red line, kick out the puck, and intercept again for Dallas, return the puck. Nothing worked for the Vegas power play so far. 1:30 to go. Go back again to the left side, attacking now in front of Rouet, paddle for the puck behind the net. No icing, recovery by Sutter. Sutter battle line behind with Carlson and Roddy Smith. Carlson find a way to get a puck at the blind, set up by Predengero, back to Carlson. Carlson coming out, fire puck, a black shot by Akapen, and get out of the zone. And now Dallas a 2-1. It's coming in offensive zone. Dallas 2 versus 1. Fire puck, eliminates a rebound, missing the pipe by the Dallas and get out of the zone by the Vegas Golden Knight. 1 minute to go remaining on the power play. Right on the side, Packers shoot the puck. And a goal. Wow. I'm shocked to see that, guys. Miss puck on one side. The puck go back to another side, and Barbashev make a goal, and that's happening, guys. Transition after Dallas have a 2 versus 1. Then Andrea decide to shoot up the puck, bouncing back, and the transition of the Vegas coming back all the way back over there. Nothing too much until you go back on that side. Oettinger not very good on that one, and the Vegas Golden Knights take the lead 2-0, guys. Power play goal finally on that one. This is a huge goal. Talk about burn and put the people out of the building very quickly. But this happening, guys. Barbashev score and gave the lead to the Vegas Golden Knights, guys. 2-0. 5th goal of Barbashev. We know he was trade at the deadline by the Blues. Wow. Ouch. We said that, honestly. And that's what we got so far. Canadian share for Vegas. People in the chat. Natalie, welcome back in Nat in the house. How much left on the penalty? The penalty is about 30 seconds, maybe. Rick is in the house. Welcome back, Rick. Thanks to be with us. 33 seconds to go. Yeah, 32 seconds to go, guys, on this power play again. Wow. That's what we got so far. Anyhow, 20 seconds to go remaining on the power play, guys. The puck go outside the zone. Recovery by Vegas Golden Knights. 2 shots on the 5-minute power play, by the way, so far. Now Vegas attacking, kick out the puck to the opposite side, turn around by Theodore. Finally, the Dallas going to dump the puck all the way back. Anyhow, go back now, 5 versus 5, even strength, and the Vegas did what he's supposed to do, score at least 1 goal on the power play, and then take the lead by 2 goals. Still a lot of hockey in front of us, but that's not what you're looking for if you are an American Airlines. Right away back right there. See your team trail 2-0 after 7 minutes to go to play. Now Vegas shoot the puck, and Williams Carrier guy score a goal. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to tell you. A backhand shot by William Carrier, nothing else. Over the left shoulder of Jake Oettinger. Oettinger guy struggle. Oettinger fall apart. That's the young goaltender everybody was expect to be a big piece of the puzzle of that playoff, guys. 3 goals already for the Vegas Golden Knights, guys. And we caught a new goaltender in the... Wow. Pete Dober bring White Welshwood. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Shocking. Ottinger out of the game after 3 goals and 7 minutes and 10 second play and 5 shot. That's what you got. The fans and the building guy are shocked. The player on the bench, they look at each other. They don't know what to say. This is really the biggest. This is maybe the biggest shock of the playoff 2023 right now. Jake Ottinger again struggled between the pipe for the dollar star. Wow. And we are only, guys, at 6-7 minutes, almost 8 minutes to play. While it's the playoff 2023. Everybody was expect a solid game tonight. But I comments in the chat. And we see that there will be try if I won't work. And now Ottinger make a save. Here we go. Some sarcastic. Like I said before, Ottinger have to be a very best. Our history is done. Baxter, that's the New Jersey. Here we go. Randy V is in the house. Vegas as a killer insane. Going to get everything in the chat. Rudolph, welcome in the house, everybody. About that, like it was a nice backhand. I don't agree with the. They got one. It was a good backhand, but again, Rudolph, the goaltender struggle like this. He dropped down already. Ottinger need to stop those kind of. It was not like the buck. It was bouncing all the way to the net. So then the goal before that, just a wrist shot from Barbashev beat easy Ottinger. So you want to change the momentum of the game. You want to shaking your team, but you know that's the way. That's the way. They have no tomorrow for them. So Peter Tubor drop, bring all the chip on the table right now, and he said the only thing I can do right now is to change the goaltending situation. The other way he can do that, or changing, or try to modify something, is to take a timeout, reset everyone from the bench, talk to the team completely, right, and to reset everything at 0. And mention, right, you can go that way. You can try to shake it or danger to prove to him you're a big piece of the puzzle and wake up everybody on the bench. You guys went out, you let your goalie alone. You guys went out, don't show up. You guys went out, you have to step up. Take the next shift is 0-0. We still have over 50 minutes to play hockey here in Dallas. We came back before that, and this year. We cannot give up. We have to reset everything. Play as a team together. Everybody make mistake. Try to clarify things. Talk about positivity right there. And try to shake in the team. So you have 2 ways. You change the goalies or you reset a timeout. That's Peter Tubor to go with the change the goalies. 83. Shade Flowers have a chance to draft Caulfield twice. About that. Good night, Ross. Il fait beau. C'est Carson. Welcome back in the house. Like people in the chat. Thanks to be with Hockey Nation Show. Take care, coach. Have a good day. Take care, Hockey Nation Show. You'll come. Ross, good night. Here we go. We're going to go back in the game right now. That is coming back under shoot the puck. Save by Hill with the glove in front of Tyler Seguin with 11:56 to go remaining, guys, on this period. Wow. 3 goals. It will be a quick night. Edmonton, Boston, Leafs, you are neighborhood. Who did that? Here we go. That's what we got so far. Barbashev, very good decision for the team to trade for him. Become UFA, by the way, if you want to know. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show, everybody. Don't forget to click on like. Welcome, Mr. Vinny is in the house. And welcome back. Go back now behind the net. Chasing now by the Dallas Star. Vegas put some kind of pressure behind Wedgwood. and now the puck stuck on the wall. We have Kiri Vental, là, the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing over White Cloud, no icing. Go back all the way back on defensive zone, set up by Nicolas Ag. Now pass the puck to the D, pass to White Cloud, cross the blue line, cross the red line, loud the puck the goaltender. Go back to the left side, intercept now by the Dallas Star, get out the zone. Now hold the puck at the red line, down the puck to opposite side, intercept by Theodore. Pass the puck behind to McNabb. McNabb pass the puck to the wall, go back to Jack Eichel, return the puck to Theodore. Now Theodore hold the puck, pass the puck to Marchessault, cross the blue lines, coming to the red line, keep control the puck now. Now it's coming out, shoot the puck and save by Wedgwood. The puck go bouncing behind the net and going to create a whistle. Willie Snyder, welcome in the house. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Jose Duarte is in the house. All the moderator look are back in the house. Unfortunately, no watermelon this morning. The game is 9 minutes. A lot of time, yes, about this, but would be interesting how they're going to respond dans le Star. Anyhow, don't play the puck now. Intercept par le Dallas en neutral zone. Keep controlling. Don't play the puck. Possible dead offside. Go back to Hill. Recovery by McNabb. Bring the puck to the other. Bring the puck to the side. A little bit too far. Puck go back in neutral zone. Set up now by the Dallas. Go back D. Reset now by Marchman, bring the puck to the corner, chasing now by Dadenoff. Dadenoff loses his edge, recovery by Marchand, but not good enough. Go back at blank, shoot the puck by the Dallas, miss the net completely, recovery at the right side of the hill, and then finally Vegas get out of the zone at the blue line, cross the red lines, coming on the offensive zone, hold the puck now, pass at the blue line, set Theodore on the back, just show the puck. Again, the defensive of the Dallas struggles so much. Open another opportunity for the Vegas, but they don't take advantage of that one. Anyhow, Dallas get out of the zone, attacking out, cross the red line, coming offensive zone, alone, intercept by the Vegas Golden Knight for the back check-in. Great play by the Vegas Golden Knight behind the net, recovering out by Blodger. Blodger intercept the puck, throwing the puck to the corner, return the puck Vegas behind the net by Wedgwood. Go back now on the Dallas Star, recover the blind side by Prudentialo, fire the puck, a black shot now by the Dallas Delandria. Intercept now, and the puck return to him. He allowed the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back at red line. Go back now to Prudentialo, back to Fasca. Fasca to Robinson. Now we have delay penalty for the Vegas Golden Knight. We have 2 minutes for tripping from Prudentialo, I believe. It's going to be great. The first power play for the Vegas, for the power play for the Dallas Star. TV timeout. Marcel Bellil is in the house. Salut mon Marcel, ça va très bien. J'espère que tout va bien avec toi. De Guatemala. Great place to go, guys. If you have a chance to visit Costa Rica, Guatemala, prenez votre temps, allez voir un tour et voir Marcel. Fais one minute. That's what we got so far, guys. 3-0 for the Vegas Golden Knight already over the Dallas Star. We have just crossed the half of the first period. So, like I said before, guys, this is going to be maybe a quick and maybe for the first time in the history in the sport, the NBA and the NHL final conference could become a sweep from all the series in NBA. We know the Lakers lost, they are eliminated yesterday. And now happening possible for the Panthers to carry on. Impossible Vegas? Who knows? But again, imagine Vegas versus Panthers at the final Stanley Cup 2023. Both teams never win the Stanley Cup. And yes, it's a new market. Yes, the market not considered as hockey, but that's what we are in 2023 at the end. Thanks to stay with us. Thanks to Moderator. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. But now we have a power play, guys, for the Dallas Star. Can they capitalize on this to come back and keep some hope? Go back to Escanin, back to Robinson. Now the puck bouncing back to Escanin. Recover the puck to Robinson. Robinson change the direction now. Hold the puck now. Chasing by the Vegas. Go the bumper. Back to Escanin. Back again now to Hands. And so Escanin to Robinson. Return to Escanin. Escanin backing out to Hands coming out. Back at Robinson looking out to Escanin. Fire puck. Black shot by the Vegas Golden Knight. Recovery behind the net by Hands. Bring the puck now to, I think it was... that enough is on the power play on that one. Interesting to see that Escanin get the puck now to Robinson. Robinson back to Hands. Hands lose the puck barely. Recovery now by Vegas. He lost the puck. Wow, you talk about problem after problem. 1:10 to go remaining. And go back now by the Dallas. 0 shot on the first minute of the power play. Go back now to the side. Taken by Seguin. Kick out the puck to the side. Go back to Robinson. They're going to reset now on this zone. And you have to regroup all the way back on defensive zone. Now back to Johnson. Change the direction. Hold the puck now. Kick out to Robinson. Robinson bring the puck to blind. Escanin. Back to the blind. Return to Robinson. Fire puck. And he hit the post. Return to opposite side. Miss the net completely. Chased by Robinson. Vegas tried to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept by Escanin at the blind. Go back to the DDD. Back to Beverly. Back to Robinson. Fire puck. And the puck go out of the play and away after he hit the stick of the Vegas defenseman, and go to reset a face-up on the right side of here. But Robinson just knocked the post on that one over there. That's happening there. That's happening. Here we go. Go back now to Escanin. Pass the puck to left side. Escanin shoot the puck again. Black shot in front of the net. The defenseman go back to Hill. And Hill finally decides to put the glove over the puck to create under whistle. Question. If the final are with the Vegas and the Panthers, who will Gerard Gannett cheer for? Great question about this, Gerard. The good news for him, he said, I coach both teams. That's the good news about this. One team, he got caught. He took the taxi. One team he got lied by Vegas Golden Knight. So, not a good moment for Gerard Gannett. Anyway, Escanin pass the puck. 25 seconds to go. Probably for the Dallas. Go back now to the side. Fire the puck. Seguin miss the net completely. The puck both outside the zone. Go to recovery by Escanin. Escanin played a 2-minute on power play, by the way. Cross the red line. Keep controlling the puck now. Attacking out. Draw the puck to Marchand. No. Keep controlling. Wrap up the gun. Pass the puck to the other side. The puck bouncing back on the left side to Domi. I believe back again. We have now Evan Strain. McNabb recover the puck. Now the puck bouncing back. The puck go try to get outside the zone. Intercept by Marchand. Putting the puck to opposite side. And intercept by Vegas. A great play by Brendan Jado. Very smart. Back to Max Stone. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck to opposite side. Attacking by the Vegas. Decide to turn around and coming back on offensive zone. Don't play puck by Bolger. Intercept by Carrier, I believe. Go back by the net. Battle now on the other side. It was called Saar. Anyhow, that is why get outside the zone. Finally, they did. Let the puck to the right side of the goaltender. And we're going to recover by Theodore. No icing. Only one shot on the zone of power play, guys, for the Dallas Star. But they hit the post at least one time. Go behind the net now. Battle for the Dallas Star. Battle with Kiri Vanta on the right side of Hill. We still have less than 7 minutes to go remaining on this first period, guys. 3 goals from the Vegas. The first 9 minutes to take the lead. 3-0 again there. Dallas Star, we know the Vegas lead the series 2-0. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show. I'll recover by Sutter. Long stretch pass now in the zone. Tick by fast cap. The puck to Robinson. Loud the puck behind goaltender. Chasing now by McNabb. Martinez. And intercept now in front of the bench by Jack Eichel. Get out of the zone. Now go back to the side. Marchessault drive the puck left side. Back to Trenijo to Jack Eichel. Fire puck. Black shot by Wedgwood. Recovery by Dallas Star. And transition now across the blind by Joe Pavelski. Kick out the puck now to Haynes. Haynes show the puck. Miss the net completely. Recovery at the blind. Reset by the Dallas. Show the puck again. Kick by Hill on the right side. Recovery by Marchessault. Bring it puck behind the net. Hold a big hit again. Again, Patrick Gelo in the corner. Now to get attacking by Jack Eichel pass a kick out of the park left side to Marchessault in front of Smith, in front of Barchev, but no chance to hit the goaltender. Recovery by Dallas Star. You're going to get out of the zone, cross the blue line now in front of the red line, and dumping the puck all the back behind Hill. No icing. Recovery now by McNabb with 5:30 to go remaining. Pass to Theodore. Theodore cross the blue line. Kick out the puck to the side. Attacking by the Dallas and by the Vegas on the right side of the Wedgwood. We set out right now Nicolas Roy right there with Roddy Smith and Carlson. Go back now by Smith. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set up now. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the goaltender Dallas. And no rebound. We're going to reset on the right side of the goaltender. That would create another shot for the Vegas. Here we go. That's what we had so far. All the stats are on. Thanks so much. Groves, the goal is in the house. Welcome. Coach is sharing for Dallas. He's not happy about anything right now. Well, I don't have no team for right now. Groves, long time. I just, the only thing I was, again, it was the Fleur Panthers for the Montreal Canadian picks. Otherwise, when I see them, now I don't have any team to make it all the way, but you know, I'm by the way, I'm happy here. I will cross my 9 months. I'm on tight end right now. Already 9 months. Unbelievable. The time fly in tight end. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be great. Dallas will need a goal before the end of the first period and at least one goal in the second period. I have a chance, yes. And then he'll pick up Vegas for the 4th-round pick from the Sharks 2015 draft. I think is around something minor, a second-round pick now. About the challenge bar for a cut. Wow, long way. Adam Hill had a great, interesting. It was if I can recall it, Hill, it was drafted by Arizona Coyotes, guys. Third round. It was traded to the San Jose Sharks, guys, for a first-round pick, and he was involved with goaltender and return. Let me check that to be sure. Squeezy is not is not on the my bubble. Hill, unbelievable. By the way, Hill guy is a goalie number 5 of the season for the Vegas. Unbelievable. 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, about this game. It was a 76 overall pick by Arizona, like I was just said for Arizona. And then let me check the transaction. So in 2020, the Arizona Coyotes trade the 7th-round pick 22-2 to the Sharks for the 2nd-round pick for this. Trade for the same for the 4th-round pick in 2024. So in return, they got a 2nd-round pick in 2022 for Hill. It was not a 1st-round pick, and then it was trade for the 4th-round pick for Vegas to San Jose. On that one over there, it was a bit about the money. It was more about the give the money salary cap problem. Anyhow, sorry about that. I just want to give you the right things, William. Mr. Roger Delaney is in the house. Welcome back, Roger. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Thanks to be with us. Go back in the game on the right side of the goaltender Dallas. Less than 4 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Still 3-0. Go back around Dallas, pass the puck to the board, pass to Domi. Long stretch pass now to opposite side and front the bench of Vegas. Attacking now left side of goaltender. Control the puck by Dallas, but great pass checking by Nicolas Roy or Hag. Go back outside the zone, recovery by Dallas, return the puck. Now try to go around, intercept now by the Vegas pinching by Bludger, by the Dallas, dab the puck behind the net of Adam Hill. Pass the puck to Ag to the wall. Pass the puck tipped by the Vegas, get out of the zone. The puck goes slide back on the defensive zone of the Dallas. No icing, recovery by Marchman with 3:10 to go remaining. Marchand scored with skating with the puck, returns the puck to the D, regroup by Dallas, it goes DD. Set up now, back again to opposite side, possible an icing. That will be the call with 3 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this first period between both teams. Thanks so much, everybody, to be part of the show tonight. We thanks for the moderator. We really appreciate it. Wait a minute. You're welcome, William. Here we go. Puck dumping by the Dallas South to the left side of the goaltender. Intercept by Dallas, Joe Pavelski, but he put the puck around the board, but intercept by Pierre D'Angelo, who pass the puck to the board. Get out of the zone. Attacking now by Riley Smith, par Bachette, pass the puck to opposite side to Marchessault. Intercept by Akapen, pass the puck now to Lindell. The puck now break out by Robin Hens. Now Robinson kick out the puck to Pavelski. Turn around by Vegas go to night. Intercept now by Holmes. Pass the puck to the side. No call, I think, on the tripping on this one. Go to recovery on the left side by the Dallas Star. Now attacking by Robinson. Pass to Hens. Intercept by McNabb. Now get out of zone by Vegas go to night. Attacking now. The Vegas hold the puck now. Hold it by Smith. Smith use the board. Intercept now by Eskinen. And give a set by the Dallas Star. Attacking now, don't play by the right side by Robin Hens. The puck go back on defensive zone, and Theodore, we're going to regroup at D to D. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this first period, still 3-0. Yes, excitement is out of this game so far. After the great lead by the Vegas good night, maybe it could be a long night for the Dallas Star fans at the American Airlines. It's not what they are thinking, and it's not what happened. They thought they will happen tonight. They thought that Dallas going to respond, but it's not happening. Anyhow, Dallas coming now on the right side. Tommy lose the puck, but recovery by his teammate, but give the puck back to Domi. Domi pass the puck to opposite side. Vegas try puck outside the zone. Great play by Domi. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Battle with Nicolas Ag and Seguin on the right side. Seguin battle for the puck by the puck blind. Fire the puck. Black shot by Hill. Go back on the right side. Recovery by Seguin. Seguin hold the puck. Bring the puck to blind. Fire the puck again by Harley. And he hit the post again. Rebound on the left side. Black shot by Vegas. Again, Dallas just hit the second post of the period. Go back to Seguin. Fire the puck. Black shot by Ag. Now, Vegas struggle all the way back over there. Finally, puck bouncing back. We have some kind of pushing in front of the net. And we have back with Ag and Seguin. And go nowhere. We'll be on the right side of the hill. Again, we just have some kind of push left and right. And we just hit the post. And wow, very interesting. On va tout de suite donner le trophée Clarence Campbell et Prince Gall. Il a absolument Nicolas. Il a bien dit ça. Le trophée est décrit depuis 6 games. I was away and her at this. 47 to go remaining, guys. The fans cheering again, but maybe too late. Go back now outside the zone by the Vegas go tonight. The puck go out of the play, and we're going to reset with 40 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this period. Vegas l'a de part behind the goaltender, Edgewood, premier part to the board. Pass the puck now to Marchand. Marchand l'a de part in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back on the right side. And now hit the Dallas Star. The Vegas attacking now. Hold the puck to the right side. Pass the puck behind the net. Set up now by Dallas. Get out of the zone. Go back neutral zone. Set up by Fasca. Fasca pass the puck to the opposite side. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender of the Hill. Recovery by Penangelo. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Going to get out of zone by Vegas. A lot of puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. It will be the end. Here we go, guys. The first period is complete at the American Airlines downtown in Dallas. After 20 minutes, the Vegas Golden Knights 3 and the Dallas Star 0. We had 3 goals during this first period. First of all, the Dallas scored right away at the beginning of the first period. Yes, they did it because at 1:11, Jonathan Marchessault, 7 goals of the playoff, assisted by Eichel and Barbachev. Then Barbachev on power play goal during the 5 minutes of Jimmy Benn. It was a 5:57. Barbachev scored his 5th of the playoff, assisted by Roy. And finally, at 7:10, Carrier, first goal of the playoff, assisted by Colzar and Bloger. And that Vegas scored 3 goals in the first 7 minutes, 10 seconds of the first period. 10 shots by the Dallas Star, 10 shots by the Vegas Golden Knights, guys, and 11 by the Dallas Star. 1 power play, Dallas 0-1, and then the Vegas have 1 and 2 power play. And that's the resume of the first period, guys. Dallas 0 and the Vegas number 3. And then remember, 5 minutes game misconduct of major cross-checking by Jimmy Benn. It was the story of the first period. Then the second story, it was Peter DeBoer removed the goaltender Jake Ottinger after the third goal. After 7 minutes, it was over for Ottinger. And it is what it is. So we have to give credit for Vegas. They capitalize on the opportunities. And the fans and the Dallas are really struggling right now to see their team that way. We're going to update you guys all the stats you need to know here. Here we go. And that's conclude, guys, all the stats. We thanks everybody to be part of the show tonight. First intermission. I want to make a fun of the days. Does not matter me one bit. Julien in the house. You know, Julien, what's going on with you, Julien? And Mr. Luc Lafortune knocked the door. Welcome back, Luc. Hiding the... he may be back home already. Sebastian. Let's go Star from Ketlin. Hopefully, they're going to come back. Vegas shouldn't come out tripping in the second. Let's see if the guys can get 1 or 2. And Bob on pace for 9-0 skate tonight. Bob Brenner, welcome back in the house, Bob. We miss you yesterday. Ottinger struggled a lot. Great comments about this. Go Star, go from Catlin. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. They're helping the chat. We welcome everybody. Pop up a little bit late on the game. And we appreciate everybody to be a part of the show. We want to thank all the moderators to be with the Hockey Nation show. And, of course, the people in the chat. So that's what's happening here, guys, on this first period. Baxter, I said the score is going to be 5-2. It could be that way. Baxter, nothing, you know. Série sensée, unique, bien assez. Oui, mon Jérémy, bien d'accord avec toi. Wow. Interesting. We'll take advantage, guys, to take my first power break of the night, guys. And we'll be right back. I have a couple of things to do. So don't go nowhere, guys. And stay with us. Of course, continue the chat to talking each other. And moderator to be there too. So I thank everybody to be a part of the show. Yamo Vertanen is in the house. Excellent, Yamo. Memorial Cup, I will go with the Winnipeg, with the Seattle Thunderbird. But... on va voir que ça va donner. You made my day. Be right back. You made my day. Oh, day.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Welcome everybody. Thanks to be with the Hockey Show Show. Yeah, Luc is only 16. We love you, Luc. Looky, look. We had a lot of conversation in the chat. I got one today just for you guys. Bob, watermelon. Yeah, I'm out of watermelon. But because what happened yesterday, usually I got my watermelon afternoon or the night when I go to another night market. But yesterday I stay home. Then last night we have a storm. Start to have some kind of storm in Thailand, and it's beautiful. You know, like you sit on the balcony, you see all the lights on the boat on the ocean, right? And then you just relax and you just reflect about life. I write a little bit my journal, and I'm writing a book right now. But anyway, another story is this. Anyhow, they have a storm, raining, but more like a lightning with thunder. But the lightning was so beautiful. It was blue, light, and the sky is black. So it was like a flash, like a light, in and out, in and out, and then we sit together, and then we talk, and then go to bed at 12:30, 12:45, and that's the best time. People asking me if I'm happy. I am. Yes, I could make more money. I can do something else or whatever it is. But right now, I just enjoy. I just enjoy those time of my life. I don't know what is going to bring to me in tomorrow. So that's Thailand. That's where I am. You can visit me if you want to. Cole, do you have any good contact organization? No. King, not allowed. Michael Cournoyeur, the Chevreuil is in the house. Consider Jimmy Ben what he did. I agree with you. And Doug years, that person. Yeah. I have the same. I think, look, we're on the same bread. I think, look, we are born at the same time. Mr. Luke from British Columbia is in the house. I did not Pat Burns been leave coach. Yes, he was coach 1993. When they lost again, the last in the Kings, game number 7, semi-final before the Kings, lost again in Montreal Canadiens, and 1993. Pat Burns, the winner of the Jack Adams 3-time, I believe. Great to see you, boys. Luciano, Michael, everything. It was a ton hammer. You're absolutely right. Yamo, talk about this. Even my mirror is tired of looking at me. Coach, yeah, you have a life that many would like to live. Yeah, Sebastian, I don't know about that. When I reflect, I lost a ton of money by bad decision. But I have no regrets for what I took decision to traveling. I left Canada, and I was lucky to see about 15, 16 different states, from Colorado, Texas, Virginia, South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Arizona. Do I miss one? What? I've never been in I've never liked the middle of the state, like the middle state, right? The Illinois, Wisconsin, or Missouri, or Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota. Those areas never attract me. Ohio, but I was lucky, unfortunately, to take those kind of traveling around the USA until I decided to move in Thailand. So Thailand, I'm here right now, and I have to resign my new condominium. I have to extend my place here. I was thinking to go to live in Phuket, but I think I'm going to sign 1 more year in Thailand here on my Conjoint Bien, and then visit Phuket, Chiang Mai, everything in August. And then reflect for 1 more year after that, and then maybe decide to go to live in Phuket area. That's something I'm looking for 2024 at the end. But we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Coach. The Chevreuil is here, Michael. Welcome back, the Chevreuil. Thanks to be with our Kenny show, by the way. Hopefully, you're doing well. Is the food is we're not allowed the abs are really good, maybe spicy for some people, but now how they cook it's different. The abs, how they cook the fish is really interesting. They don't cut the head, but no. Otherwise though, it's pretty good. Different kind of food, but I love the food here. MTG, great video on goalie draft option. Goes looking at a follower now. You're welcome, MTG. Thanks so much. Yes. By the way, I'm trying to get him on the show with us here. I know his dad, so we try to figure out how I can bring some kind of initial prospect to go here. You're still young, Coach. Look, I don't think so. Look, I'm still young. I'm an old man, but I try to stay young. I'm going to touch the wood because properly about my health, I'm pretty good. I go to gym every day, and I think for my age, um, I'm pretty good about that. But otherwise, I'm still old. My look, nothing changed. What can you tell us about Scott Wedgwood? I don't know much about him. Really great story about Scott Wedgwood. Never been to make the NHL until 27 years old. He had an opportunity at the beginning with New Jersey Devils, if you remember, and he came for the WHL. If I can recall it, I think I am right. But it took him about 7-8 years before he became a goaltender in NHL as a backup. So, that's he never been. He's a 92 goaltender, guys. He was born in 1992. He was born in Canada and Toronto area, I believe, at Brampton. It was a third round pick at 84 by the New Jersey Devils, like I mentioned to you. He's played an American Hockey League guy for almost 7 years. He played in the OHL, I apologize, for the Plymouth Whalers. And that'll give you an idea what he did. He started to play in NHL, guys. He played 0 game with Buffalo Sabres. Check about his story, guys. He was with New Jersey. Then after that, he played 20 games with Arizona Coyotes. Then he played 0 game with Buffalo. Then he was back with the Devils organization. And then 3 years ago, he played a couple of games, 16, 26, back with Arizona Coyotes again. And then he won now after that with the Dallas Stars. So just give you an idea, the story about Wedgwood. Perseverance, never give up. That's happening. He's hanging there. And again, the story is pretty amazing. 84 overall pick by the Devils. They got traded to Arizona, come back to the Devils, return to Arizona, and then he went to the Dallas Stars. So just give you an idea what happening to him. Hopefully that answer to you, Mr. King of Gamer. Colorado also, yes, Luc Lafortune. King, I need to type where you're from. H region, some special one. I have no clue about this, guys. I'm not very good about that. Like the water, yes, I do. New show ID for Coach, Frenchy Corner with Coach. And look at you guys with my Ron McLean. And don't share a. Here we go. Je ne savais pas que tu avais déménagé voyé plusieurs États dans les États, c'est du voyage. Oui, je suis parti du Québec en 1996. Je suis devenu permanent en 1998. In 98, I will watch William McLaren, who will be the Cherry Luc Lafortune. You, of course, look to show the give up. My former teacher would said, Coach, Google cow lack. There is an amazing page, not too much people. You're absolutely right about this, Yamo. I'm building other something right now. It's coming soon, Yamo, and that name was recognized. Not recognized. It was recommended to go there. On a dog, look. How long do you coach? How long? I've been coach for almost since 1980s until the last 3-4 years, 5 years maximum, 3-4 years Baxter. Warefoot is fun. Yes, it is. Mr. Terry T is in the house. Hopefully you're doing well. And first we say our leg when the talent was very bad on that area. I would definitely go there, Yamo. Middle age, not all, you're only at, yeah. As Wyoming, guys, never going there. Wyoming is pretty interesting. Wyoming, just a little bit north of Colorado, honestly. The best place to go there is really Jackson Hole. Construct after Aspen, Colorado, one of the best places to visit in the USA. Second period just started, guys, so I'm going to get all the information you need to know. And yeah, Wyoming, Jackson Hole is maybe one of the great places to visit. A lot of great, it's a bit like like, remember like the far western movies with John Wayne and everything like that. That's Jackson Hole is, but it's a place for resort for ski over there. Really beautiful location. If summertime, guys, is really great. Jackson Hole is at the valley inside of the Warren. I've been there a couple of times, and a lot of people visit this location. I really well recommend if you have a chance to visit Warren. But yeah, other place, Warren, less of this one, but this is the place to go. And Carolo is one of the north of Phuket. Definitely, I will look about this. Coach, do you think Sakowski will have a breakout year? Help with our scoring issue. I don't. It depends on how you call this MTG. I don't think so. Him to become like a big effect. But is a guy can score 10 goals, 12 goals if he used properly. The second year guys really where a lot of rookies struggle. Right, it's happening like Lucas Raymond, Maurice Zaders, but you never know. But I don't expect too much. For me, development for Sakowski will be year number 3. In my opinion, because remember, guys, he played only 39 games, so he's still going to be considered as a rookie in NHL. Whatever, he cannot win the trophy anyway. Okay, I went out down to a new run. The Bob can someone kick the Panthers? Sakowski will start in Laval. I hope. I don't think so. It would happen. Look, I think it would be there. Sakowski would play head up. I hope. Coach, do you think Kate Tkachuk should win the NHL Exhibit of the Year? Kate Tkachuk, because the comments he did, the Florida Panther was soft. That's maybe you talk about. Jake, thanks so much for update. 20 visits Tampa Bay 8-16 today. When we look at where place, yeah, it's not not best place to visit. Sweet case, Luc Lafortune. I've been somewhere there, coach. KLF, here we go. That's a good place to visit. Who did you coach, Baxter? It would take me for a long time to tell you all the team I coach in my life. I can go to Ironman anytime I want, and I don't. Willie Snyder, exactly. And you go. CBC's work, Jake. Canada, Jackson Hole, and Wellington are Houstonville destination. You're absolutely right, William. And then Mr. William is a big expert on this one. We wanted to get and Elmaine Woody. Just like that. Here we go. Go back now on the game. 17 minutes to go remaining. And McNabb with the puck. Use the board. Pass the puck now to Howden. Pass the puck opposite corner. Shoot the puck to the right side of Edgewood. Recovery now behind the net by Akapan. Pass the puck to Seguin. Seguin pass to Lendl. Pass the puck to the wall. Get out of zone. Dallas. Intercept now by Martinez. Pass the puck now to kick out by the right side. Attacking by Carrier. Carrier went now on behind the goaltender with Colsar. Padal now put some pressure for a line for the Vegas Golden Knight versus Landell and Bloger. We have Fasca, get out of the zone. Pass the puck to Seguin, intercept by Vegas, shoot the puck in front of the net, a rebound in the side. While great possible for Colzar, empty net, but he missed a block shot, Billy by the defenseman. Anyhow, recovery now by Dallas South, control the puck now by Fasca, decide to turn around in front of Roddy Smith, use the ball, pass the puck to both the side. Akapen right down, Peter Pan neutral zone, intercept by Vegas. Now battle at the neutral zone, get out by Carlson. Don't put the puck behind to Robin Hands. Hands hold the puck a little bit longer, protect the puck, return the puck to Kappen, pass the puck to the wall, pass to Pavelski, return the puck to Robinson, intercept by Vegas in front of the bench. The puck stuck in front of the bench for Vegas, hit each other. Dallas recovery, attacking up by Robinson, kick out the puck to Pavelski, shoot the puck, missed the block shot by Martinez, puck bouncing back to opposite corner. Battle with Roy and Hands, the puck stuck in the corner. Still, the referee fouled, go back around, recovery by the Dallas South, back again by Eskinen, pass the puck to the side. That would guess, yeah, but if you are a linesman or referee in NHL or any team or any level, guys, when you foul, you're supposed to give a beer for your partner. So that just costs 3 beer for the referee just foul in the corner. Anyhow. Dallas get out of the zone, and now carry on the puck into the zone by Johnson, carry on the puck, pass the puck left side to Delendrea. Delendrea recover the puck behind the goaltender, change the direction for Jack Eagle, recover by Johnson, fire puck, a black shot by Hag, the puck bouncing back into the zone, chasing by Barbashev. Barbashev now in front of Henley, control the puck, but intercept by Delendrea, pass the puck into the zone, get out the puck, the Vegas will recover the puck, try to cross the red line, don't put the puck, no icing. White will leave the puck to Henlin, and then kick out the puck by Delendrea, and Marshman push the puck to Harley, to Johnson. Go back now by Delendrea. Delendrea attacking, shoot the puck, block shot by Hill. The puck go back to outside the zone, go back on defensive zone by Harley. Harley pass the puck to the wall, to the D. Recovery by now by the Vegas going out, turn around, attacking now on the offensive zone. Now look on the other side, putting it by the back door, intercept by the Dallas Star, the battle on the right corner. Now get out of the zone by Harley. Harley pass the puck to opposite side, attacking by Dallas now. Kick out the puck now to second, return puck behind, and turn around by Marshman. Marshman pass the puck now to Askinen. On Askinen, Akapa. Recovery by Marchand. Marchand now kick out the puck in front of Stevenson. Recovery by Dallas. Kick that puck in the zone by Domi, I believe. Pass the puck now to Harley attacking out, draw the puck back, shoot the puck Dallas, he'll make a save, rebound that side by Theodore. Theodore use the board, don't put the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back, but out of the play now. That would create, guys, another whistle with 13:55 to go remaining on this second period. We have a TV timeout, don't go nowhere. Jake, these days, CBC is with it. Mike Bergevin, leave GM, coming very soon, Jake McAnoway. Absolutely. I would like to go somewhere in Canada. I've not been riding there years. Okay, that's Jake is all up in sick currently. I think I'm a Brent. Yeah, that's a goal Canada, Quebec City. Quebec City, New Brunswick, all the bucket list in Canada for it. Quebec really embrace the snowmobile. Here we go. François Pitt, can I believe they are choking? Denver can goalies. Quebec living 0. And I saw Bergevin en personne 11. Go Vasquez. Sound like a winner. I've been to Quebec 11 campaign summer. Beautiful. Sound like a winner. Yep. Go to L'Ange Gardien. Let's stop by to say look, say hi to look at. Say hi to look, well, look La Fortune. Have a good night, Melissa. Talk to you tomorrow. François sent Bergie to Toronto. I will remember back so I thought that was gonna be a one after Stanley Cup finals. A bit over of the Dadonov is out, not returned for tonight. Lower body, guys, for Dadonov. Dadonov out. So that's gave Dallas 2 forward out of the game. Jimmy Benn and Dadonov, guys. That's happening there. You're traveling. You've been there, done that. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, I travel like a couple of places. I love it. I'll be honest with you. People asking me what's the best place to live in USA. I would say to you, Colorado is my first state. Following by the Florida Panthers. We have a penalty right now for Dallas Star, guys, for interference by Eskinen. Here we go. That's happening there. So we're going to reset. Vegas going to return for the third time on the power play tonight. Have you ever been to Vancouver? Yes, I was at the NHL Draft 2019, guys, in Vancouver, where they draft, where was Sean Weber was over there. I met over there Brendan Gallagher, Cole Caulfield. It was draft, and I can go all the way like this. It was a really nice weekend, not weekend, but a couple of days over there. I stayed there 5 days, and then I left for Vancouver to go back to Quebec on my to visit the province of Quebec. This is the last time I visit Quebec, by the way. 2019, 2020, and 2021, I was out for COVID, and then I did not visit anything until I traveled to Thailand. So yeah, I've been going all over the place around my area. Total disappointment to watch hockey. It is what it is. Anyhow, Dallas went out on the PK and Vegas on the power play right their way. On one shot, when that power play, Marchessault hold the puck now. Pass the puck to the left side to Jack Eichel. Return the puck to Marchessault behind the net. Recovery behind to Landell. Landell tried the puck outside the zone. They finally did it. And don't play the puck behind Hill. 1 minute to go remaining on the power play, guys. Still 3-0 Vegas. We just about a little bit over 12:30 to go remaining on this second period. Yes, you're absolutely right. The game lost a little bit excitement, fun to watch because the score before it's already 2-0. So game number 4 not going to be fun to watch anyway. Anyhow, go back now to Vegas. I was surprised to see those results anyway. Vegas Eagle try puck in front of the net. The bomber intercept by again by Dallas, return the puck, and then going to get out of the zone. Lot of puck neutral zone, and then going to back all the way back behind the goaltender Hill with 30 seconds to go remaining. Batman, baby, look a good way to win again. Batman was in Florida yesterday. We'll see if the Vegas can score on power play. Go back now to Carson. Bring the puck around the board to Riley Smith. Bring the puck now to Pierre-Angelo. Return the puck to the side to Pierre-Angelo. Set up now. Fire the puck. No. Retired by Riley Smith. Smith hold the puck a little bit longer. Keep controlling the puck. Shoot the puck in front net. No rebound. Go back to Barbashev. Pass the puck to Pierre-Angelo. Set up now backwards. Fire the puck. Shoot the puck. He score. Pierre-Angelo scored his first goal on the playoff, guys, to get the lead 4-0 on power play goal. I'm not sure it's a power play goal. I think it was the end of the power play. But that gave guys the lead 4-0. You talk about a hammer. You talk about the hen. This is the hammer for the Dallas Star. This never going to come back in the game. And this goal gave 4-0 for the Dallas Star. Pierre-Angelo scored the first goal of the playoff, assisted by Barbashev. No power play goal, by the way. Four 0 Luc Laforcine, Baxter 4-0. Vegas need to 4 goal. Jake, you need it. Coach, how does Dallas approach game number 4 with the captain probably suspended for who knows how long? It's funny, you think about this, William. They gave one game for Pierre-Angelo, right? He gave one game for and the playoff, and then they gave 2 games after that. So I expect Ben to give at least 1 game for these Moncons. Now, as the coach, as the team, it's every time you face the elimination, guys, and any sport and anything, as a coach, it's all about now to go one step at a time. So you cannot look forward too much. You're only focusing on one game at a time. And you want to bring the team thinking that way. And when you go about one game at a time, guys, it's about one period at a time. And you simplify this one shift at a time. Because the mountain is too big in front of you. The challenge in front of you is too big. It'll be hard to climb. Anytime you hike, all right, I did it 14 times in Colorado, right? For me, it was, I will check my plan of the day, right? And I will look, okay, I'm going to hike, example, Maroon Bell 2. This is about 14,566 feet altitude, right? I'm about 11,000 at the bottom, or maybe 1060, whatever it is. I know I have to go climb 3,500 altitude. Now, if only targeting my top of my hike, I'll be wrong. So I select every 3 hours where I'm supposed to be, right? And what is I accomplished this first segment, my second segment, my third segment, and my fourth segment, and my fifth segment. So it's the same thing as right now, game number 4. What you do, you only go one game at a time, one period at a time. That's it, that's all. You cannot looking to go game number 7. It's too hard. The mindset of everybody in life is this way. It's same thing like if you want to lose 10 pounds. I've been training fitness a couple of years, and they were asking me how I can lose 10 pounds. You tell that you make an assessment with the person, you're sharing the plan. But again, it's 1 pound at a time, not 10 pounds, because it's going to be discouraged right away. So you're going to targeting with the 1 pound at a time, and you follow the outcome, you follow the process during that time. That's the way you approach any time you face elimination. If not, if you started thinking, but if this happening, or if the if have to be eliminated on your conversation when you talk with the players, and you go back we remind them, look what we did so far, guys. Look what we accomplished so far, and try to show them some positivity, who we are, why we're going to go now that direction, and show that the way I believe. Again, it's hard to come back 3-0. We know it's not happened a lot, but again, be proud, right, of who you are. Why not to go that series? We cannot get swept and not focusing. Let's go to game number 5 after that, and they go like this, and that's what you try to accomplish with your players. If you start to be negative or drop your hands or your shoulder all the way, but the player will feel it. And you stay back again and stay enthusiastic and show what you did, the good thing they did so far. That's the only way I would do it. I know I out of the subject right now, but hopefully you understand, William. I'm pretty sure. That is Dallas. Or ever look at Vegas for that for Stanley Cup final. The paid date maybe have some. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I know it's not over, but with the way Dallas playing, it's maybe we'll see yet. And we can play off now. I have Vegas getting a knockout out by Dallas one of my bracket, but my mistake was picking out the favorite with 0 under the win. We are only have done the game. Let's see some fight back. Coach, did you heard that it gets no fire coach and GM? Really? Louis Robitaille out. Wow. Interesting to see that. About probably guys for the Vegas with 9 minutes to go. I thought I would play way better at home. That they won't get Dallas 2 minutes. Tripping. Thanks so much, RJ. What is going on? Thomas, welcome back in the house. Wait, get this. 2 conference final sweep. Yak Marco. It looked like the NBA right now. Jimmy was full. Kevin, what a great, what a bad move by him, Marco. About that, don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Thank you so much. If I was the coach, I would just call Anthony Robbins. Tony Robbins. Go back now on the left side, attacking by Dallas on the PK right away, putting the pipe behind the net. And we are right now with 8 minutes, 15 to go remaining, 58 seconds go power play. Another power play for Vegas go tonight, guys. This is the number 4 of the night, and that's what we got so far. 4-0 for the Vegas over the Dallas Star. Almost we crossed the half of the way of the game anyway. Go back now on the side, shoot the puck on the right side. Barbashev battle for the right corner. Gave the puck now to Carlson. Ran the puck to all side, to opposite side. Intercept by Prudentialo. Pass the puck to Carlson. Carlson used the puck to in front of the net. Back again to left side to far. Recovered by Prudentialo. Recovered the puck to Carlson. Carlson hold the puck now. Kick out of the bumper. Intercept by Barbashev. Pass the puck to Carlson. Coming down. Now it's coming the right side, putting by the left side, fire puck outside the goaltender, recovery under by Agabedi, back to Carlson, back to Prudentialo, pass the puck to the left side, attacking now in front of the net, bouncing by the Dallas Star, the puck finally get out of the zone, all the way back on defensive zone, Evan strength over, a little bit over 7 minutes to go remaining. Go Grave, I want to prepare someone, a few minutes, it's 4-0, but it's hockey. Go back behind the net, Escanin battle now with Blodger, and now the puck stuck in the corner. We have a battle with Colsall. Colsall lead the puck to Harley. The bow double at number 55 on the ice. Dallas slap the puck behind the goaltender of the Hill. Intercept by the goaltender. Bring puck to the wall. The puck outside the zone. Intercept now by Harley. Battle now in front of the bench. We have Colson. We have Carrier. We have Blodger, intercept now by Robinson, kick out the puck to the side, attacking by the Dallas, pass the puck to Babalski, loud the puck in the zone, get out of zone, almost a breakaway for Vegas go tonight, attacking now the left side of the hill, control the puck, turn around, go protect the puck to the wall. Now the Dallas get out of the zone, attacking now at the red line, now to go back to Escanin, draw the puck back to Escanin, delay penalty for Vegas go tonight, bring the puck, fire the puck, miss the shot and going to reset on the territory of the Vegas after a 2-minute tripping by Harden. That was the call on that one. Time restriction, 18 will net with Lowe's. I missed that for a goal. Bob, you're absolutely right about this. I told you. And update can be go tonight. Thanks so much, Mr. RJ. Power play for the Dallas Star. Power number 2 for the Dallas. Give you some update, guys. Here we go. Thanks for you live, but not my ear for the West Hockey. I think every time I wrote, that's the part I've been supposed to put in smoothie. I help lots. You're absolutely right, King. This is the way to do that. Clean sweep 4-0. Mr. 992003, welcome back. The puck now on the left side of the hill. Winning by the Dallas Star, bring the puck to Escanin. Escanin hold the puck now, bring the puck to the left side to Robinson. Fire puck at the left side to Segay. The puck bouncing back to the line, set up by Escanin. Return the puck to Robinson's coming out. Fire puck, miss the net. The puck will go back again to Escanin. Intercept at the blue line. Recovery by Escanin back to Robinson to the top circle. Shoot the puck in front of the net by Segay. The puck finally get out of the zone. 3 times Robinson tried to go in front of the net and no tip. Go back to Robinson now. Run the puck around the board. All the back to opposite side. Pinching by the Vegas go tonight. The puck stuck in the front. And then Vegas going to lap the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. And go to recovery by the Dallas Star behind the net. Shot attempt so far during this game. 24 by Vegas. 40 by the Dallas Star. Go back now by the Dallas. Attacking now. 1 minute to go remaining. Scanning by Johnson. Cross the red line. Control the puck now. Kick out the puck to opposite side to Robinson. Intercept by Robin Hens. And Marshman pass the puck to the backside. On the back door. Shoot the puck to Dallas. Miss the net. Recovery by Robinson. Coming out. Robinson at the goal line. Set up now the back end. Intercept by Hill. Go back now to Nicolas Roy. Roy going to get out of the zone. Cross the blue line. Cross the red line. Hold the puck a little bit more. And don't pin the puck all the way back behind the goaltender of Wedgwood. Recovery now by the Dallas Star. Wedge Marshman cross the red line, attacking now on the offensive zone, kick out the puck. The puck go outside the zone, go to recovery on the neutral zone. No match, one shot only on power play with 25 seconds to go. Back to Johnson, putting the puck behind the net, intercept by Hill. Oh, the puck go over him, by intercept by the Vegas go tonight. The puck now on the right side, recovery by the Dallas Star at the blind, set up now by Delendrea or Sutter, bring the puck to Domi. Domi return the puck to Sutter. Sutter punching back to Domi in the wall. Domi looking out, 5 seconds at the back door, miss the net. The puck go outside the zone, going to recovery by the Dallas Star. On the zone, go back to Sutter. Sutter kick out the puck to Domi. Domi's coming left side. Domi's attacking out the back door. Intercept by Vegas, return the puck, possible at 2-1. But the Vegas, the Dallas going to dump the puck again with Dele offside, go to recovery by Vegas. D attacking out by Holden, kick out the puck to Marchessault. Marchessault leave the puck in the corner, battle now by Holden, bring the puck to blind, set up now by Hag. Hag return the puck to Holden. Holden pass the puck now to Jack Eichel. Eichel at the right line, bring the puck in front of the net to Marchessault. No chance, recovery by behind the net by Dallas. So go to try to get outside the zone. Return the puck behind the net, pressure now by Vegas. And then the puck, anyway, bouncing the puck on the offensive zone of the Dallas, attacking on the right side. Intercept by Theodore. The puck stuck in the corner behind the hill. Chased by Hag and Theodore. Pushing one out by Dylan in front of the net. Hanley shoot the puck. Black shot by Hiller. And now we have another rebound. We have now a penalty, I believe, by the Dallas Star, I believe. Dylan anyway. He got a 2 minute for cross-checking or something like that. And now that will create a crate for the Dallas Star. For the Vegas go night, the power play number 5 tonight. Unbelievable. What's going on tonight between both teams? Don't go nowhere. We're going to create another face-off, another TV timeout. Start collapsing, François. Peter will get a chance to win the cup this time. Sebastian, Dallas is not good. And Star Saber win cup before Jack Eichel. Real Deal said, Melissa, playoff has been a mixture of the both very great and some unwatchable game. Well said, Melissa. I think you are really the great comments about that. You're welcome, Sebastian. We have still have the TV time on, guys. We're a bit over 3 minutes to go remaining on this period. Sorry about that. Here we go. Cruise back. And now the Vegas attacking now. Power play for Vegas. 5th time tonight. Now Dallas led the point in the zone. The puck got out of play anyway. And we're going to set up though with 2:59. We just crossed the 3 minutes remaining, guys, on this period. Can Kodak come back? I don't think so. I don't see that. 992-003. First of all, Boboski is unbelievable. I think the Panther have the momentum. I don't see that. The whole season was a joke, and the finals will be a 15 result, François. Would you be agree? Yeah, 0% chance for Bergeron, Len, and Toronto. I don't know about like 0%, but I don't think. I think it would be a mistake for Toronto to go with Bergeron, in my opinion. I think Marco Anderson, he was a big market in Montreal. I think Bergevin at the small market, it could be better, in my opinion. But I don't see Bergevin with Toronto. I don't see Shannon with him together. I don't see that. Can you take up one of the top team in the NHL? Sorry, that much will make you believe Panthers. Yeah, they would win the cup. They wouldn't probably play well. At least should be guaranteed, but hopefully backup would be okay to play in the finals. The key behind backup, it looked like look like from the statement for the team, they are optimists of the backup play game number 4. Probably it's basically left. It's over Mr. 262. Yeah, we feel that way. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. We really appreciate it. Anyhow, go back now behind the Vegas Golden Knight. Power play again for Vegas for about 1 minute. Again, guys, 4-0 at that moment. Look how Dallas play. Look about Vegas, how they play. And then finally, look the fence in the stand. Not looking good. Not much to cheering right now for the Dallas Star. And unfortunately for them, they maybe hit the wall for the rest of the playoff. That was the last time I have a French-speaking person. That's really interesting. The Toronto fan base will go insane, so I hope it's happened, but it won't. Boston went from out of the playoff team to Montreal in 1996. 6 ribbon Dame the sum up 2022-23 François Pitt. Vegas would win the cup. I hate Vegas 262. Unfinished from 96. Half of the team was pissed. 96. You have Pat Burns. Look, as a coach, yeah, but I think he was thinking about the GM, but as a coach. But again, Burns was really, really English. That'd be interesting. They can get Marc Bergevin and Patrick Roy. Yes, Marco. Minimum 1 game. That would be my. I think that would be my call on that one. Vegas can beat Florida. That's something I started thinking yesterday. You know, the people say yes, but Carey Price bring the team, then they fall apart. Here's the trend between Carey Price and the team fall apart. Because it was Tampa Bay and Vasilevsky maybe was better to Price. Now, Bobrovsky is better by mile in front Hayden Hill. So for me, I would take with Florida, I believe, and 6. The only thing I would be concerned for Florida is the physicality of Vegas, or they are huge Vegas. They skate, but they can hit you a lot. And I think that would be maybe Florida Panthers are going to be, again, for the first time, play a team. They are big, they are physical, and they can skate with you. So if I consider those elements of that could be a problem, in my opinion, for the Panthers. But otherwise, I think Vegas, Domi went out back with Ag. Now we have some kind of push with Domi behind. And holding the back, we have some kind of pushing behind the net on the left side. Here we go. Domi exposed behind the net. Some kind of push with Ag. Domi tuck with Ag all the way. Cross checking from Domi in the back of the Ag. With that 14 seconds to go remaining. Huge man, Ag. You're absolutely right, William, about that one there. We win. Also is that Bob keep saving. Lick person, also Sandberman, his name is circulating again. Not sure why I think we'll hire this guy. Yep, sorry about this one. Get onto the road. It will miss the 4th last day after tomorrow. William, where did you see Dallas in October at the playoff conference fan? No, I didn't see them over there. There we go. Some kind of now the fans are upset right there. Bottle water everywhere. This is a square made up by design by man. Think Ben will be suspended. I get this. I was ready to bring done. Francois, this Sandra team will out goalie crash in the final. I would put my money on Vegas 100%. Can someone find a way to make a Bob flinch on the top end? Domi toes out for 14 minutes. Focus on the last end. Can Vegas sold Bobby? I think they can, in my opinion. Like I said, I like the physicality of Vegas. Very well coached, well done. Yes, Marco, put Gary in the corner. No, Bosky will shut them down, Sebastian. And that would be horrible, Jeremy. Vegas has 4 line, they can play Jake Megan. That's a great point. Here we go, guys. We're still a dead game right there. Create by Domi. Look like it's the end of the period. Galloway back over there. I think we'll go to restart the second period, guys, after that. So, I don't know what's going on. But look like we're going to consider the second period, guys, after this intermission. But we have 1 goal during the second period, guys, at 8:28. Prudengelo, first goal of the playoff, assisted by Barbachev and Roy. 4 shots for Vegas during the second period, 9 for the Dallas Star, total 14, and then 20 for the Dallas Star. So Look like right now they close the second period, guys, with 21 seconds. Going to restart this in the next 18 minutes. So we're going to leave this. We're going to go intermission and go back right back after that. I'm going to give all the update you need to know. Are you prepared to bet on the Stanley Cup final and for key the Panthers? I'm not bet a lot, Sebastian, about this. Really not into those stuff like that right now with those teams. I don't know. I lost my kind of interest for the playoff right now. Two teams I'm not cheering a lot. So I don't know. I took everything against the Panthers since the beginning of the playoffs, so I will go with the Panthers for that one. So I could be wrong again. Mr. Dan is on the house. Welcome back, Dan. Thanks for being with our Canadian show. Anyway, for Florida, it's all about the Bob. And man, they are all because of him. It sounds like a Vegas for that. So it would be a good 10 Devon. I agree. Don't forget to take his shot. Yeah, of course, since you go. I think the third player is going to get ugly. What do you think? I don't think so. It's funny I said that way. I don't think Dallas right now is best interest to play that level now. The game is over. The only thing you want to get out is the third period to try to win that period to prepare the momentum for the next game for the Dallas Star. They will have to lose. They have nothing to win right now to chasing and try to create some kind of stuff like that. Then, for me, I would not go that way. Vegas are the way they guess who can predict the winner of the final. I mean, nobody saw them coming in Francois. Scoffrey for books in 2003. I have a fan threw a full garbage can on the ice on the play in Niagara for order to kill the guy. Without Bob Bender on that where they are. Yeah, I agree with you about this one, but you have to give credit for what he did so far. I'm thinking Panthers and 7 cents. Not a bad choice. Again, it's so hard to figure out that. Derek Joe back in the house from British Columbia. Like Luke is from British Columbia. Talent for talent, Vegas is better than Florida. Yes, I agree with you, Luke. Think about the defense. The goaltender advantage, Florida. I think forward advantage, the Vegas. Yeah, look, I think if you think about this, will be a good way. But with Vegas, with Bobrovsky, everything could happen. We'll get the MVP. I think so too.
You made my day.
Be right back. In time out.
You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day.
And we are back for the third period. Well, maybe the end of the second period, at the beginning of the third period. That's what we got, guys. 4-0, another blowout during the playoff, unfortunately. It is what it is. We'll see what we got in the chat. For the as a momentum, they have François Anthony, Bob has turned into a black hole for François. Panthers never able to win except Bob in overtime. Jeremy. Playoff game 4-0 lead. Can take some more RJ. I think Vegas has more depth. I agree with you, Willie, about that. Thanks so much for the 48 likes. Sebastian Bossi can be stopped like Watermelon is going to 18. Vegas is a big player that will cross Trachuk and Bennett. Kudas will get wedgie when he play Vegas. Look, Mr. Adam Berger. Good evening, Coach. Adam, congratulations for your team. I was just thinking about you. I never mentioned this, but I was thinking about you like maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. About your team that Vegas got tonight. Congratulations. Whenever I think the Kachuk, I remember 1-8 total again, Carlson. Carlson, 2 goals today for Sweden and the world today. Well, very interesting. I'm supposed to make a video about Carlson the next couple of days. Carlson is very interesting pick. A lot of people select Rand Leonard with the Montreal Canadiens for the NHL draft. We're going to talk about him at the next Ab Browns Sunday rendezvous next Sunday, guys. We talk about the fact like possible Montreal could get Rand Leonard. Like people consider Mitchkov go with San Jose. Some people consider Columbus select Will Smith at the third. So a lot of great conversation about this. Now Montreal is the biggest question is if you have Mitchkov, do you skip Mitchkov for get Leonard? That's the biggest question there. Smart money is on the Panthers. Coach is our profession, but Dobert never adjusts his lineup with Vegas and never adjusts with Dallas. Yeah, but I don't think I will say to you about Dallas right now. At the end of the day, Adam, the goaltender. If you goaltending, you don't show up. What you do, is difficult. And the difference between Vegas and Dallas for me is the depth of Vegas, in my opinion, and the defense, Adam. I want the me on the leave. It goes after 6-6 to the ag and does not care. Coach Pierre calling is a book. The place a huge bet, 40,000 better than currency on the Panthers. Can someone tell me who is the band play at the sound? If you want to know this, if you talk about the song You Make My Day, it's called Wiseable. So I don't know to tell you more about this one over there, but it's called this one over there. That's what I got on my when I close to one of the Canadians, who is better a real-time coach between Vegas and Panthers. But they only play 2 games, both of them. It's only coach son, but it's okay. Good one. Coach is a hard profession, but the bar just got this one. Others were tougher, nice, and others still lost it. And I think that's career. Bonjour, Coach. Good evening to all. John Mickelson in the house. Here we go. For the people looking for this group, this is the name I got yesterday. So I don't know if they're helping you or not. Why nobody? Son to one Carlson, Francois. Well, first of all, John Francois, because I think the style of Smith fit very well the Columbus Blue Jacket. Carlson played more like a winger at that moment. I think he could become a center in NHL. Now, some teams said San Jose will take him. Some teams said, some experts said San Jose get Carlson. Some experts said they're going to get Michkov. I think for me, Carlson is going to be a solid, good player in NHL. Behind Fantelli and Smith and him and Michkov, all four is going to be the same group of the players. We'll see what Montreal is going to do. No sense to speculate about who Montreal would draft until who the first four would be. Yes, look, but impossible. Montreal is looking for Laurent Leonard. That's the name. Pick it up. You're welcome, Bob. I guess we want Florida. We want Florida. The Florida guys, they play 2 games. Again, Vegas Golden Knight. It's 1-1 after both games. One team won and one team lost. And that's happening on that one. So I just want to share it with you. 5 goals by the Vegas and 4 by the Florida Panthers. So not much goal during both games. Fantasy losing point in the World Tournament. It will still get out though. Coach, listening to a scout last week, tell me you 18 this year was the weakest he's never seen. The U18 this one. He said the absence of Russia Belarus had hurt tournament over team and lower one. Of course it is, William. You think about Russia example, William, on the top 40 overall, William. Let's go with 5 players and maybe 6. Only right there you don't have at that tournament. So one, you don't have Russia. That's changed a little bit the situation, William. Do you think the winning 3 seasons to see Michkov and the NHL is a big problem for Montreal? I don't think so. It's a problem for any team in NHL to wait for Michkov, King. But the time that it's just be patient. The testing your patient is the key behind that. You're going to get a first line players in 4 years. The kid accomplished already things nobody did it in the KHL. The kid is talented. The kid is going to be close to Connor Bedard. Now, how is going to be his development? How are you going to develop? The time will tell us. But right now, the kid is, after Bedard, the best player on the prospect in NHL. It's just amazing. Just give you an idea, guys. Zegras for Anaheim, right? But Michkov is better by 1 mile over Zegras. Logan Cooley, Michkov is 1 mile in front of Logan Cooley. To receive for me, King is just my opinion. Found out last week I can get Kyle gave the Altitude Network on the Sunday show. Here we go. Where is HUNTE, I don't know. KHL is a great development league since you got the league are one strength organization where the moderator Danny and our top LUCIANO. I don't know. Mishkar won't come. Look up. Oh yeah, he will come at the end of his contract. I imagine you choose Mishkar, you put centimeter him and probably be the most wear ID. I'm still hungover from the Nugget sweep on the Lagos last night. Organization CFG. The best literally have to fire himself unreal. If we want Leonard, it makes no sense to pick him at 5. So if Montreal want Leonard, they should swap 5th pick for 6, 7, or 8, Francois. If Leonard is not going to be picked after 7 for sure, Leonard, it will be number 6 or 7 in the draft pick. Now, Arizona, I don't think Arizona is Flyers. Really, the team, the Flyers really want Ren Leonard. The key behind this, if Montreal go with Mitch Garv, I think Arizona is going to go with Ren Batcher, and then the Flyers going to get Leonard. I think Washington is going to get Devoski, and then number 9 is the Detroit. What the Detroit are already interesting. You never know with Steve Eiserman, so I don't know they will jump in on Wallander. I think it's too early. Can they go with Zach Benson? I'm not sure, but it will be interesting. There we go. Wedgwood is back between the pipe for the dollar star. I look like he wear a new mask. I don't know why, but Avalanche from 2022, Nuggets, and 2023. Here we go, guys. We have, again conclude the second period, guys. So don't go nowhere. We're going to finish the second period very quickly. And we're going to go back after that with 20 seconds to go remaining on this second period. Go back by the net and front net. Vegas strike visual, save by Wedgwood. Go back at the blind, set up now by the Vegas with 10 seconds to go. Shoot the pipe behind the net. With power play for the Vegas, Jack Eichel went out, hold the puck a little bit more, pack again left side, shoot the puck by Stevenson, miss the net, the puck bouncing back. Here we go, guys, the second period is over. We're going to restart now on the third period, and that's what created that next period over there. So I just want to conclude this. The reason behind this, because the referee decided to give conclude everything for the penalty, everything like that. So we're going to restart now the third period. That will give the Star guys 6 power play tonight. I think the indiscipline of the Dollar Star make the team looking bad tonight. Of course. Thanks so much. Right, Coach, how can Toronto win again Tampa Bay but lose too easily to Florida? Does that mean Florida is a better team than Tampa Bay? Not allowed. King. I don't think so you compare that way. I think the difference between King is really Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky beat Boston. Bobrovsky beat Toronto. And Bobrovsky is beating right now Carolina. So at the end of the night, this is a problem. It's really Bobrovsky changed the data of the outcome of the playoff right now. And that's the key behind that. Here we go. Thanks so much for another likes. And Florida is on cloud for this year. Go back now. Don't pay puck in the front of the Dollar Star. Use the board. Don't pay puck by the Stephenson. Keep the puck. Power play still 1 minute to go remaining on the power play for the Vegas. And now Dallas have the puck. Should the puck miss the net completely. The puck bouncing back all the way back on defensive zone of Dallas. That is inspired to switch Hurricane. Leonard is on 5'11" players. The key behind Francois Pitt, Leonard, guys, is if you think about Lekonen, so imagine Lekonen right now, right? But imagine Leonard better to Lekonen. That's how Leonard is. So compete all the time, and he can score 30 goals in the NHL. That's how he is. He drives to the net. He crashes to the net. He played the 200 game. Will Smith looked better with Leonard. Perrault look better because of Leonard. He carry on that league, that team by the way he compete all the time. So it's a Lekonen 2.0 with better as on the accuracy scoring, and that's what Leonard is. Because everyone think this game is a sweep because this Grezio St. Vegas lead 3-0 in the series. That's maybe the problem with that part over there. That's maybe the reason behind that. I apologize. Thanks to let me know that. No, it's still 2-0 there. Vegas lead the series 2-0. No, it looked like I'm all right there, Verney. I think you read 3-0 because at the bottom it's a Florida. Kathleen is in the house. Welcome back. So that's need to pull a Chris Schrader on Bob. Almost that way over there. Coach already know it will be a sweep. Anyhow, thanks to be with us, guys. I appreciate a lot. I'm going to conclude this game very quickly with 18 minutes to go remaining on this third period. Delandria face to I don't know, Carrier maybe. Anyhow, go back now for the Dallas. Harley pass the puck to Eskinen and turn around by the both team exchange the puck anyway, and then finally the puck go behind the goaltender of the Dallas. Every team need to smash on Bob and to the best to enjoy those. There we go. Go back on the left side. Lekonen, I hope that plus is a real big plus. Now it's a really look about Lekonen what you do with the color avalanche, right? Top 6 produce. Another player we said to you, Leonard, it looked like is Audrey Palat for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's what he does, Leonard, with that line with Will Smith and Gabe Perrault. That's Leonard. Now, if you ask me if I want Ren Leonard, I said no. But rumors said Leonard get a lot of points, increasing his stock market to become, number 6, 7, and 8 for Leonard. Still believe Will Smith, Michkov, Fantilli, and Carlson are better. Montreal cannot be out of those 5 players. Whatever they are, they cannot get out of this, in my opinion. But if ever they go with Leonard, I think they would have to drop down and then to be sure they get him. And then what a great save of Hill, guys, twice back-to-back to keep the shootout for his team. Go back now, deep by Sutter, pass the puck to opposite side, but the puck behind the net, it's chasing by Fasca. Battle for now on the left corner of Hill, intercept now by Dallas, bring by the blind, shoot the puck by Lendl, intercept by Vegas again, and finally the puck go through from the Lendl to the net, but the goaltender make a save, going to restart now on the right side of the Eden Hill. Welcome back, and I won for my heart with the palette comparison. François. That's a good one, François. Same one I mean, Coach, what you cost for team to make a Montreal trade or wait for the 5th round pick? What is the trade you will accept, Coach? It depends. I'm going to move down. If there's a move down, so you talk about a pick compared to 5 to 8, and usually when you go down, but usually you get something back. Now, can Montreal select from example Washington Capitals number 8? They move up to 5. The Washington Capitals can give a 2nd round pick in return. That would be number 40, I believe, right? And they can maybe slip Anthony Manta inside of that draft pick and get another pick. I don't know. But that's the kind of situation. Everything Montreal go down, they need to accept another 2nd round pick and maybe a 3rd round pick in return. but this definitely gets something in return. They can get a prospect in return? I don't think so. They would get a top 8 prospect because 5th to 8th is really interesting. Now, another rumor for the Montreal Canadiens trade their pick, the Fleur Panthers, to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and then trade Joel Edmondson in return. Now, Pittsburgh select what? 13, I believe, 14 in the NHL draft. So, can they do that? I'm not sure. Pittsburgh, until they don't have no GM, I'm not sure they would do that, honestly. Bring back Lecky for players. I wonder if it would be the first time we have East-West sweep in the third round. If it's happened long time ago, expect out to trade a player and the Florida pick and maybe a prospect 2 to 6 and the 15 or 10. But that would cost them more at the Joel Edmondson, in my opinion. That expect, you have to give them a solid player in return. Because you talk about a top 6 forward versus a player maybe never make the NHL. So you have to be sure you gave at least a player like Lane Hudson, MEILLEUR, Caden Coley. Why? Because that's a guarantee you get in return if the pick number 29 or 30 does not work. Joel Edmondson does not work enough. Now, you can get Edmondson, and then at Pittsburgh, it gave them, of course, you pick number 37 in return too. So you get Edmondson, pick number 37, and you gave back their pick number 30, 31, 32. That's the only way you're going to go that direction if you want to select between 10 or 15. Well, NBA NHL conference run maybe end a sweep this year. CV absolute at 13 spot. The app will target Perrault, who expressed interest to come to Montreal. Yeah, but again, the cost would be more expensive. Pittsburgh would be super dumb to trade their first round pick. Yes and no, François. When I said that, I can understand your point of view. But on the flip side, if they want to win with what they have already, that's maybe the reason. Now, if you go Pittsburgh, they say, okay, I'm going to give you my pick number 13. I'm going to get you pick number 31. I'm going to get Joel Edmondson. And then I'm going to get you pick number 37. Why? Because now the Pittsburgh get 2 prospects and return of 1. They get Edmondson become a regular players. And then they can select a goaltender at 37. That would be the good move from the Pittsburgh Penguins in return, and that Montreal could get that kind of player they're looking for. So that's the way I see this. Dan, welcome back. Shock is in the house. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show. And as I think the third period is going to get ugly. What do you think? Could be in our top calls. You are overthinking. Pittsburgh cannot rebuild. They would road tools and one player they can play now. And Munson plus Harris, a Florida pick is enough. No. Harris not going to give back what they're looking for. Now, if you trade Edmondson and Harris, you open up a 2 spot in L left defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm telling you right now, guys, Jordan Harris for the Montreal Canadiens is so much better. I would give you an idea. The Montreal Canadiens staff management consider Jordan Harris better by mile to Jacky. Just give you an idea how they consider Harris inside of this organization. They just nominate Harris guy as the nomination for the trophy Clancy idea. You get, I think many don't understand what bring Harris, bring leadership. He's a smart hockey player. He's going to get better and better and better with time, Jordan Harris. Yes, he's a 6 foot. Yes, but you talk about a player you need inside a locker room to be a great locker room. That's what you get with Jordan Harris. Hugo focus on the human being. They focus on the right players, where they are good people. And that's what is Jordan Harris. For me, Montreal Canadiens not going to trade Jordan Harris. I don't see that at all. It's too much considered inside of this organization, so a good human being, in my opinion. But Pittsburgh, if they want to trade, I will say to you again, your second round pick 37, your pick number 31 or 32, whatever you want to call it. And then after that, if you want to join Edmondson, you're going to get Johnny Edmondson. If not, Pittsburgh are going to give a top six for nothing in return. Hey, Bertha, Vegas good night. I've done good more. Yeah, I agree with you. Donna, Julia, sorry about that. Donna. Vemos, good night. Emerson has no value. Probably right. Then Montreal trade fifth round pick plus Penny Caleb for Senator Trust pick. No. King, you gave the win a contract at $6.5 million when they don't have enough money over there. That's not going to work, unfortunately, King, about that. Why you would want to trade away Joel Edmondson? Because they don't have, they already have many defensemen, left defensemen, backside. They need to open a spot. I'm still going for the Golden Knight to win the Stanley Cup. And I thought then said, Rudolph Perez Jimenez, yo, there we go. I look like we create a lot of people from Mexico. Rissa and Albert's front row cannot compare. You're absolutely about this. Look about this. But my point is just said for the Montreal Canadiens, they consider Jordan Harris what I'm just talking about. So, and I said Jekai is not good for the Montreal Canadiens. I just said Harris for what the Montreal Canadiens want to build. And Montreal, Harris, they have a high expect. They expect him. They recognize him. Really a good hockey player. But the other thing he bring on the table, that's why Jordan Harris is really high for the staff management for the Montreal Canadiens. Harris trade, no problem. I keep Albert. Look, I was said not a problem with that part of that. Again, I don't see it. You cannot. You have to trade Arbor for Harris. I just said for the personal staff of Montreal Canadiens, Jordan Harris bring more what the people thinking he does for the Montreal Canadiens. That's it. When I'm going to eat, I'm almost there. Then let's go Dallas Star. Catlin, Mayo coming in 2 years on the right side. Look, absolutely right about this. I would be surprised, look, if Mayo gets some game next year. I would not be surprised, look. I think Mayo is going to get, yeah. How do you think a team will try to offer a sheet to coffee? Not at all. A lot of rumors talk about this. I will set you zero. Zero, no chance. No chance. Zero chance. Boo Viking. Example, right? If you are the Flyers, give him a contract for, what, $8 million. That would cost them picks, and they want to build. So someone put this in the chat earlier. A team try to rebuild, and you're going to give an offer sheet for the players where you have to spend at least 2 first-round pick, whatever it is. Not going to work. Secondly, are you going to give a contract offer sheet for a player just get a surgery at the shoulder? Well, the guarantee is going to be established in the next 5 years in the NHL. The risk come with this. I don't see that a lot, in my opinion. François. Beau Viking, Catlin, Cassidy will be an elite company as a coach who won cup with two different teams. You're absolutely right, Marco. If you win it, 59 likes. Thanks so much for all the likes. I would like to Hockey Live Nation at the coach. You're welcome. Then let's see what's going on to happen in Montreal off-season. Baxter, absolutely right about that. May no 9 game. Then send him down, please. Look, yeah, I don't say we start the season. Look with the Montreal Canadiens, but I would not be surprised he play a couple of games at some point. But yes, Laval Rocket, absolutely agree with you. I think for Laval Rocket and for the Montreal Canadiens, guys, famous, yes, Donna, Julia. Go back now on the fence. Look like I lost a little bit the play-by-play of this game, like everybody else. Don't follow too much. Is there any progress in Caulfield for or RHP contract negotiation? Not allowed. We don't hear anything yet. For my opinion, I don't hear anything else. But look like for what we heard, Caulfield a bridge contract. RHP don't expect too much, guys. It will be a 2 years contract, maybe at $1.5 million for RHP. But is it could go up 5.5 5 years? Absolutely right in our top about him. He's going to be one of the best, and maybe $6 million in our top. Where do you think Patrick King is going to? This is very difficult to answer that, Baxter, because Patrick Kane has everything on his hands. So when I said that, at his age, 36 years old, 37 years old, at that moment, he can decide. If I was Patrick Kane, I think one player did really smart move is, example, Joe Pavelski. Did a really move when he go from St. Louis to Dallas Star. I think Corey Perry find his role with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, for me, Patrick Kane can maybe play a team, looking for a team. He's going to be a top 6, get a lot of minutes out of the power play, and he bring with a team can become they are already a contender in NHL. For some reason, I don't know why, and I don't know the connection, but 2 teams come in my mind for Patrick Kane. I still believe Patrick Kane wants to stay in the Eastern. I think Patrick Kane, if he was smart, well, he's smart, but why not get Patrick Kane go to with the Buffalo Sabres? Why not? Go back home, your hometown. The team is getting better. Give back. It's time for Patrick Kane. Give back. Look what Joe Pavelski did for the example from different players like Wayne Johnson right now. Look what he did for Jason Robinson. Pavelski took them under his wing. Same thing. Why not? Patrick Kane can do the same thing with the Buffalo Sabres. My wild card of Patrick Kane, guys, and I don't know the connection between Rob Bradamo and Patrick Kane, and I don't know. But if I was smart, not smart, but if I was Patrick Kane, I would consider the Carolina Hurricane on my option. But I could be wrong here again. But it could go $5 million. Paul Maurice thought his time to prepare for guests is to stay focused on the dash in hands. Yes, possible. This game is irrelevant now. You're absolutely right. It's over, Francois. Do you think MEILLEUR would be in the NHL by now if he did not get into that situation? I don't think so, King. I don't think so. It would be benefit for him. But he's going to be pretty sure good at that. Does usually hang on the 7th son? If so, how much does he get? I don't think so, in my opinion, in our top. Why? Because they already have now Luke Hughes need a spot over there. They have the same situation with Ryan Graves. I think they would prefer to sign Graves over Stevenson. I think Stevenson is over his time. Whatever you give him a contract, $3 million, third pairing. I think with Luke Hughes now, with the puck movement they have already, there, I don't think so. And our top is stop this. Those goal mass donut, Julia. And watch Vegas Good Night, Data Star Live. Everything like that. Good deal in our top. If you are the leader, who is the key player you will are targeting if you trade Martin Nylander or Matthews? It depends, Marco. I think if I'm Toronto Maple Leaf, One specific player I will targeting for me and the UFA is Pertuzzi or Barbashev. Two players I think the Toronto would benefit a long term. What they bring on the table. Now, to get in return Nylander, or it's hard, right? You talk about they need to get a defenseman in return. We talk about a lot of players, Nylander to Colorado Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche, they can get in return, possible a new hook, possible a Taven Tays in return. That would be it. I don't know if Colorado want to trade Taven Tays or not. They would prefer to trade Girard. Maybe Toronto would like to get B-Ram in return to Nylander. Matthews, about 4 players in return. And then Marner had to be a solid prospect in return. You have to reevaluate the top maybe 10 team in NHL, 12 team, and you go from there. I have to think a little bit more about this one. So get on net and the supply to Milan. Do you think the Rack can get your first round pick? And no. One Kane need surgery. How many do we have? Big 62. All this right now is only speculation. Sebastian, calls you rock every night. Thanks so much, Danny. But our speculation cut is game. Yeah, we lost everything. The interest about this game, guys. I apologize. I'm not too much into this anymore. Some stat, I can give it to you right now. Park behind the goaltender Hill on the wall. Takes some out to likes. Like, sir, you won't get no first round pick for Christian, right? Maybe a second round pick. I would maybe more like a third round pick in return. Jeremy Finite gone to bed. Traveling to Toronto looking very possible. Yes. I think traveling bring a lot of experience, right? By the way, the Calgary Flame select Craig Conroy, the new GM for the team. For the coach, don't be surprised. Mitch Love for the affiliation team could become that coach over there. $5:15 to go remaining on this period. Subas Pittsburgh, possible. And with the Panthers, all eyes on the Cats and the Bobrovsky. Yep, we'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Guys, if you look about this 5 minutes remaining, all the lower bowl and the rink, a lot of people left the building. Wow. Go back now, get out of the zone, par the dollar south, attacking up Ali, lose the puck, go back around behind Martinez and Jack Eichel. Not many people talk about Jack Eichel, but a lot of people question him about his playoff, everything like that. And you can see right there, he can get it. Go back now on the right side, pull the back door, back to Akapen, shoot a puck, block shot by Hill, no rebound. We just crossed now the 4:31 to go remaining on this period. Guys, it's time for what? The final countdown Hockey Nation Live show after 5 minutes remaining on the third period. Welcome back for another Hockey Nation Live show. Final countdown. The Dallas Stars 0. Zip. None. None. A 0 for Dallas Stars. And the Vegas Golden Knights 4. 3 goals for the Vegas Golden Knights at the first 7 minutes, 10 seconds at the beginning of the game. Make a big, huge difference. First period. Jimmy Benn out of the game after a cross-checking on the neck of Max Stone. 5 minutes cross-checking, game misconduct, possible suspension. And then, after the third goal, Peter DeBoer removed the goaltender starter, Jake Ottinger. This is really what happening during this game so far. Another goal during the second period, at the middle of the period, and by Alex Pelenjado. And that's why we got the 4 goal. So that's what's happening then between both teams, guys, tonight. With Montreal been weak on the right side of the defense, do you think it would be worth seeing a veteran right defenseman like Justin Brown, Scott Mayfield, Luciano via agency? Yes, I think there could be a good possibility. King of Gamer. It could be a Severson too. Until transition about that, until they get Justin Barron set up, Mayu set up, and David Savard. I wouldn't be surprised Severson could be that kind of targeting for the Montreal Canadiens because they already have Savard. I'm not sure if they will go to apply like example like Shine or like Justin Brown, everything like that. Nada. There we go, Mac Cooper. You're absolutely right about that. For this one, it's the final countdown. Bergeron Ocean Evan is the best buddy with Mario. Mac, thanks so much. Welcome back, Ronald in the house. Ça va très bien. Where to go? Ben, this third round could be the worst third round I've won rush for 60 years. I have Arking. There was a cup final. Yeah, absolutely right about this. Coach, do you think that Jack Eichel is having a great playoff? Yes, he is. Honestly, he's looking good. I've been reported that Winnipeg is asking for Suzuki for Pierre Dubois. Guess they did not get the memo. Said they have 0 average. I don't think so. I don't think Montreal would sign Jimmy. Ben, I don't think that was going to happen. Is up. And it's not. He was talking more about Shane. Use Montreal not going to sign November 30 years old. Baxter. I'm very surprised how Dallas is out this late tonight. Well said, Mr. Devana. That too. Hello, Gary Cournoyer, the Roadrunner is in the house. Well, about coffee season, I believe that longer it goes, the smoke will get bigger. I'm not worried about that, Gary. I think checkout would be new Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, surprise about that name. Not many people bring that on the table. Could be interesting to see that. Marco n'a pas de boîte à faire. I was looking at Stevenson also, but think it may be prefer a playoff team. Eric Rumble could leave. It just are engaged at trade talks Marner to Winnipeg for Connor, Nerliner, and McCordy. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I think they'd rather have 1 more year to go. Why just have a baby girl miss a show last night? Dollars will give up. But congratulations, Mac. Blueberry Muffin is in the house. Dollars too. So, example, Caulfield can sign up at $7.5 million. Example for the first 3 years, and the last year's contract is at $9.2 million. For when he resigned for 1 year RFA before he become a UFA. So that's the kind of contract he can get in negotiation. I'm not sure Montreal. I think Montreal looking more to sign him a longer years contract. Carey Price, Blueberry, final move, Marco. Less of 2 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this game. Vegas is really good. Gonna take a miracle to beat them. Go Panthers, Mac. Everything could happen for sure. $1:45 to go remaining, guys, on this period. $90 seconds. 124. Moving on July 17th, take possession of the house on May 31st. A few Renault measures before moving Nate to house empty. Here we go, Marco. Concession, preference, the ad, and cabinet answer measure trade discussion. Yes, and at top, we talk about the trade between 5 to 8. Capital are looking for Michkov for that one over there. And now the other conversation for the Washington Montreal is about Anthony Manta to make trade for the Montreal Canadiens with a first round pick and return, or a second round pick, and then Montreal. That's another conversation they talk about, or they can mix all together, and it could happen there. Keller won out of the Coyotes. His father said that his son would not play there no more. Yeah, he was really talking about this. So the conversation with Washington is Manta, Marco, and the second one is about the 5 and 8. That would be the other conversation. About Caulfield, 30 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this player. I'm going to finish this. I'm going to answer back to you. I'm going to go now. Shoot from Hill, make a save, no rebound. Stay away from Manta. The key behind that, Marco, they can get a pick and return, and Manta will be for 1 more year at $5.5 million. So they're a bit like happening with Monahan about that. So for me, I disagree with both of you, because you get maybe a first round pick and return, not the number 8, but maybe another first round pick like Monahan, and then Manta for 1 year. At 6'4", 6'5", we don't have those kind of big body like him. He's from Montreal. You nothing to lose. He's out maybe at a trade deadline. You can get something in return. And then secondly, worst case at the end is leaving for UFA. So again, you won exactly what Monahan did last year. You get a similar trade and return, and I will go that direction all day long. And that's what we got, guys. There'll be the end of this player, guys. Finally, it'll be over. The nightmare is over. Eden Hill, guys, with no expectation. Nobody was expect for him. He got a shootout for the Vegas Golden Knights. This is the way the Vegas want to go on the road. Win that game by the score 4-0, guys. This is the end of the period. End of the game. Unbelievable, guys. I'm sorry about the description of the third period. I think everybody was tired of this game, prefer to talk about hockey, and that's happening here. And hopefully you enjoy it. Give me some update stats from the NHL. There we go. And that so Manta make up the trend between Michkov and Seth Leonard. Not at all. Manta have nothing to do with Leonard and Michkov. That's not the same conversation. So Manta, you get a first round pick and return for another transaction about that. Manta is not the answer for what Montreal are looking for. Drop Michkov for Leonard. No more move after that. That's what I mean. Sorry, Marco. All right, got it. Just 1 year, then don't sign. Good enough. Exactly. Manta would be a business deal for the Habs, Gary. Coach, which one of these Final Four teams do you think has the best chance at winning the back-to-back cup? Vegas. Leigh should trade for Arbor. Jack Minelli. Nice plays. No, cannot lie. This was the destroyed playoff game of the playoff. Also, Erenka Ab could trade Gallagher, a third run pick for a future concession for the Arizona Coyotes. It could happen on that one over there. And I thought because maybe Arizona are looking for players at some point. They're going to face the problem, so Gallagher could be a good place to go. Hockey talk is always good. One is a blowout. Devon, that's right. That would be a dream. And on top, are you cutting out, Claude? Bon, si Vegas et Fleury gagnent en 4 matchs, je m'achète un jersey des deux équipes, Nicolas. Good night, mon Nicolas. On s'en parle demain, mon homme. Bonne soirée. Bonne journée à l'école demain. Now, you can see, guys, you have many different options. Montreal can go a different location. If you follow my app, Danny News, you can have some kind of... I think today I'm going to talk about different rumor. I will maybe put 5 with 10 different options. Montreal can make some trade. And it would be interesting what the people would like to talk about. Try to get a 7 for Gallagher from the Canadiens. Is better. I did a reset, Claude. That's maybe the problem. I did not see anything on my side. Merci, mon Nicolas. Marco will become a gardener, planting veggie and flower for wife. The new Martha Stewart, maybe Luc Lafortune. Who knows? Wow. I don't know how you're feeling. My feeling today, but yesterday and was thinking about hockey is getting the hockey playoff is not the same way I was expect at the beginning of the playoff 2023. I'm getting a little bit less interested or less excited. And again, congratulations for all the fans for Vegas, for all the fans for the Florida Panthers. You deserve it. I'm happy for you guys. But I don't have the same feeling when or excited. I do the game by play. I'm okay with that, no problem. But I don't have this kind of, I don't know, it missed something. I cannot tell you what. Do you think Montreal is going to try to get at the free agent or be minimum a Baxter, not expect too much Baxter? They already have a lot of players already inside of this organization. It's like these series are a copy each other, game and OT now, a shootout on the both game, a clash on the matrix. Here we go. Coach, is it ever worth trading your draft pick to get rid of the bad contract? But it depends, King, where you at on your plan, right? If like Montreal cannot do that, they're just rebuilding. A team like Calgary, they don't have no choice. They want to sign Huberdeau, Wegar, and Kadri. They have to sacrifice Monahan while he was playing on the 4 line with $6 million. They gave away a first-round pick. How bad it would be in the next 2-3 years? And next 3 years will be interesting to see that. So, the best way is just give away the players with nothing in return. That happened a lot. It's happening with last year with Pacioretty, but I'm not sure it's always worth it. Depends where you're at. It's different case, it's different situation. Could create some kind of consequence a long term. Coach, what inspired you to start this YouTube channel? Have you done any YouTube video before? Why it was out of the blue? Great question, William. At that time, it was the COVID 2020. And I cannot go nowhere. I stay home. And then that time, I was coaching hockey, and they had to stop the season. And we was going to go to the national. We cannot go. Anyhow, backwards again. At that time, I was reading a lot of books. I think, I'll be honest with you, I was reading 3 books per month, and I was reading all about the mindset, about the life and personal development, coaching, everything like that. I was looking more, everything. And then, that time, guys, the people, like, they do all those stuff like that, personal development, everything like that. Like, I will give you example, Tony Robbins, Bouchard, all the big name, right? John Maxwell and all those people like that, right? Gary Vaynerchuk, They are all going to do some kind of online show, or not show, some kind of the events example. So I signed up with Tony Robbins for a 4 days seminar live online, and that bring me after that to bring me to another person teaching me about maybe start a YouTube channel. So I look about this, and then because hockey was not restart properly, I have no job to work on coaching. So I decided to create a YouTube channel. So I started learning how the YouTube channel works, the equipment, everything, and start in August 2020 with Michael Dividano. The purpose behind that, William, to be honest with everybody, I would say whatever I'm going to go, that it will be a transition. If ever I'm not coaching for maybe 1 year, 2 years, I will be at least to do something online to get some kind of security, like that. So that would be the purpose behind that. And then I start to learning more and more. And then 5 months later, on January 25th, I believe, or 23rd, I decided to do a live stream play-by-play. I never been a play-by-play guy. I never learned about play-by-play. I just go there. And it was my first live streaming. From that at night, everything built up more and more. We had people join the stream, and the people helping me, everything like that. And that was the new adventure of my life about YouTube channel until where we are right now, 3 years later. That time the people was doing YouTube channel, but not much like it was now. Now it's like it's oversaturated. Yeah, too many people do it. I thought at that moment I maybe reached 20,000 people subscribers at some point, 10,000 quicker. And right now it's too saturated. Too many people does this for many things. And so I realized now I need to shift that channel to become more an hobby as a full-time job. And so I'm going to create other things around that YouTube channel, to create other YouTube channel on the different things. But yeah, that's maybe my best answer I came to you, William, and thanks for asking that question. So to catch up back, great to see Dallas was about this. I take so much audio for a 3-star. Those two first game for the can was really good. Yes, I agree with you. They were. I think for me, it's just been a long season, and the playoffs sound a bit less intense. These players are missing a mojo. It does not exist so far, maybe because of 4 possible there. Southern team don't know. It's a way that we underestimate the importance of momentum, especially on this stage of the playoff. When the players are hurt and tired. Yes, it is. Round number 3 is then we're going to hit number 4. Round number 4 was another season. But yeah, I'm sorry about this in our tap. It's like the playoff have no interest. Ride him over 1 big front yards. How much are watermelon and terrain? I don't know. It cost me 20 baht for get a quarter of that. So 20 baht, 80 baht, maybe $2, maybe 185, 220 max. It depends where you buy it, but yeah, I'm talking about the full amount, a full watermelon. Yeah. The final 4 to nothing to the fans. Coach, what are your thoughts on Conroy and Calgary? I love it. I think the Calgary Flame guys, they have almost no choice. First of all, Greg Conroy has been there for years with this organization. Really well known by other peers. He really respectful. If you follow Julien Brisebois in NHL stories, right? Start with the Montreal Canadiens, then he moved on with the Tampa Bay Lightning, been under Steve Yzerman. He's been with Calgary Flame for many years, following by Brad traveling over there. And and the new Calgary, if they don't keep him, he will leave. So it was a time purpose for them. Really smart. I listened to him a couple of times on the Serious Hockey XM or on the 32 Thought, or I'm watching him on Sportnet example. Really smart, knows a lot. So I think this is a great hiring by the Calgary Flame. Now, interesting about that, I wouldn't be surprised he bring up Mitch Love from the Calgary Flame organization AHL as an assistant coach or maybe a head coach over there. Worst case, he maybe go with a little bit more a coach with experience with the Calgary Flame, but a coach with more with offensive background. So a guy maybe with Andrew Brunette could become. I understand a lot of people talk about Huberdeau, but I think Conroy, he understood what the Calgary is missing is to turn around his system to defensive to offensive. So they have to look around what kind of coach can carry on that kind of offensive. Great question in our top. Good night, everybody. Baxter, have a good night. Blue Marie. Muffin, of course, all in the front of the back. And then as people are just poor sport because their team did not win. I'm all for the Panthers. These Panther players are great, Dennis. Now, nothing again, Dennis, about the Panthers, right? Nothing again, you as the fans for the Panthers. What is happening, Dennis, is this part. When you have a team with no tradition, right, in any sport, you're losing interest. The Lakers, the Celtics, the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Red Sox, the Canadiens, the Leafs, the Chicago Blackhawks, the Red Wings, those teams, this equal history. Those teams, you know what happening for them for years to years to years to years. When you have a team like the Panthers, Vegas, with not much background history, the team are losing interest. That the fans are losing interest. On the flip side, the two first game, like Marco said, Carolina and Panther was great. No doubt about that. But as a hockey fans, grow in Canada and grow in New York area, they have the team at the bottom, South Florida. Does not bring interest or in general in hockey. People will watch the final Stanley Cup. Yes, it is. But it is just how it works, Dennis. Again, nothing again the hockey fans, nothing again you, again the Panthers. It's just the situation. Again, I will consist watching the game. Again, I will consist just fail. I missed something I don't have yet. I don't know. Maybe because all the favorite team are out. And right now, who knows? But that's my only thing I can explain to you. Good night, Bob from Minnesota, my friend. Thanks to be with us tonight again. As hockey. So sorry for your team lost tonight, by the way. Thanks for your wonder. A year later is another problem. William, have a good night, Marco. My living space is 80 by 100, but I have an ache at the bush across the road. See you tomorrow. Have a good night, Sebastian. Seedless. Watermelon, a popular fruit and wild and Thailand. They have a lot of fruit. They cultivate in Thailand. So a lot of people, they have a lot of fruit everywhere. The mango is really popular here. It's not a kind of mango in USA, but it's more like bigger mango. They really get a lot of fruit around in Thailand. For that note, Celeste, you're gonna take out the seat yourself, Sebastian. All the best series there in the first round. Charlie, nobody does it like you. You overcome, Charlie. Very kind of you. Said that. Very kind of you. Who keep asking all these questions that cause to answer and give long explanation. I love it. We'll go for sure. Kane, Coach, if you want to read realist, check out Judy Krishnamurti. Let's just look at quickly. I think it's up your alley. Can I copy this? Krishnamurti. Thanks so much, William. I've been sold in Panthers price. Really surprised with Jimmy Ben tonight as a captain and Sunday leading a single and in last game. And so it's a shame. No need to what he did to some. I agree with you in that. Lead by example, right? It's funny because in our top, you have nothing happening. At least Max Stone said something bad to him. But beginning of the first period, 1-0 only, red line, middle of neutral zone. I don't understand his action. I want Bergevin to get a GM job so he can take back all the bad contract that they have gave. You lose interest, one a player or boring, referee killing the king. More room for the growth. Legacy team guarantee the renew regardless. Ben should apologize to his team. Absolutely right about this. When I hit information, okay, he wants to retire live on the high live and getting around around. Coach, how is the soil over there to grow your own VG? Very good, King and the North. Now I know you live in the beach, Coach, and Pattaya. I understand that, but because my girlfriend live in the North, and many people I know here, you live in the North, Surin or whatever the city. But they really use their location to build their own fruit. Example, you have a lot of women or farmer here in Thailand, and they will produce a ton of fruit, and then they come back in town, they sell it. So when you go to the night market, but you have some kind of smoothies you can buy to eat, like a watermelon smoothies with I don't know, mango, everything like that. Now you have a lot of boot, only fruit they can sell to you right there. Durian, expensive, but so good, so worth it. Flat is getting away with so much, it's not funny anymore. I would say we said the egg, bring back Gary Fraser with Bruce Hood and Scapinella. Bateman, I think, no, it was not Bateman. Bouchard. Well, I think it was Bouchard, the linesman for the 12-year. Claude Bouchard. Bouchard loved the attention, been a GM, Gary. Sound like living in Thailand where you are is our life. A lot of foreigner guys at my age decide to move in Thailand because it's not expensive. You make mistake at the beginning like everybody else. You're learning about those mistakes. But you have a lot of foreigners, they decide to retire here because, I'm a little bit lucky I live on the beach because it was my choice. I can afford it for right now. Not saying I'm going to do it for next 3 years, but I can afford it right now. But you can have a room, guys, at $200 per month, $300 per month, easy, and behind. You know what I mean? So, I will give you an example. You can rent a room about 5,000-6,000 baht per month. It's about 250. You can eat every day for $5 per day if you want to. You can live here in Thailand under $1,000 per month. Everything. So it depends what you are in your life. It depends what you want to accomplish. On my situation, I'm nothing to hide. I was single. And then I decided to do that just because I decided to, before, my only worry for me is not be healthy. Because everything I do, I need to be healthy, right? I need to be sure I can walk. I want to be sure I can go to the gym. all those stuff. Otherwise, my life is over. I don't want to be 76 years old and walk with walk. I don't want to do that. I better to get out this life quicker, faster. If I cannot do anything I want to do every day, that's lose my life. So I decided to do it with no expectation. People asking me, are you going to stay there for a long time? I don't know. I go 1 year at a time right now, and I take advantage of what the talent gave it to me. Talent take advantage of what I gave to them back, and I love it. 9 months yesterday, I'm in Thailand. I was supposed to talk about a video about 9 months, but I changed for scam in Thailand. So that's what happening Friday, Bill Friday. What was it? Bill Graham misspelling it. That's from financially reasonable. I was wondering what the healthcare is like there. But the healthcare is pretty good. Very cheap, by the way. At the beginning, my first 2 months, I think I got a gout, something like that, on my right foot. That's something, maybe I have some time. And I went to hospital. Overall, it cost me $80 with no insurance. So I prefer to go with no insurance. So what I did, I paid directly, and that was the check-in at the emergency. I wait 3 minutes. They put me on the bed. They gave me a shot. They take care about my, everything else. I see the doctor. I wait 20 minutes after that. They put me back on the wheelchair. I go back on the front. I pay $80. They gave me pills directly from there. And then after that, back home. And the total of my cost was $80 for everything. And the health insurance here for people like me is about, you can get about $70 per month. And here, but it's including everything, like really deep. You can get about $40 per month if you want to, for health insurance. The people in Thailand, not many have a lot of money, so some of them, obviously, this is the biggest problem. Usually, if you move here, your visa require a health insurance. Now, I don't think it's a scam. I just believe it's a way to go around. When you get your visa, some people get your visa without different requirement by the government. I don't know how it works. The only I know me, I check my my visa. I have the statement. I'm eligible to be here for 1 year, and I don't ask more questions. I don't know how they do that. I spend $1,000 to get my visa, and I'm all good with that part. So that's happening about that. Live and the Sunday have been a wheelchair until 95. You want to go out better, get one you can on until let's say LT William. I'm sorry about this one there. So your wallet gave you a shot. So your wallet like a person. Then we got William Jonas as always. Forgetter decide under rain confetti. Taking is out to say you are amazing for John Taylor. I just wait for the super chat. I know it. I cannot wait. I know we have a super chat because of the chat, but usually it pop up in front of me, so I don't know why. Both of them are set up. So can we wait 10 more seconds if it's happening? If not, we're going to do a super chat, but we'll see. Look like it's not pop up. So sometimes the first one don't pop up. So but we have super chat guy for our friend John Taylor. He did it again. Yes, you're not only amazing, but you have greatness inside of you. Mr. John Taylor did it. A super chat, $20, ladies and gentlemen. Super chat, John Taylor, Island Ranch. Super chat, Mr. John Taylor. Nail it again at $20. Hype for John Taylor. Thanks so much. Of course, we love it here at the Hockey National Show. Very kind of you. Shot one to bed. Super shot one to bed. 20 that's a dentist appointment. Thailand, William. Talking about appointment for a dentist. I went to my for my lens, my contact lens, month ago, and you know, if you live in USA, to get a, you know, to make your test, they charge you, I don't know, $60, $80, and USA, Canada is different, right? But in USA, so I went there. The woman, I said, I want to test. I want to have my new contact lens. I have a prescription, but I don't know if it never works. So I said, look, can you do me a test to be sure I'm fine? She said yes. So I expect something, and she said, no, it's free. It's free. It's free, sir. It's free, sir. So what? It's free. So usually to buy a box of 6 months, and USA, I believe it's 145 or 165. I can recall it last year. Now here, 6 months, same thing. It's about $80. So again, like Luke said, $20 to the dentist. Yes, it's really cheap. Those kind of stuff like that. The only thing is expensive here is the product. Is the product made by USC people or by USC coming from other countries? Like I always call, you know, shave your face, right? The soft cream, more expensive. So those kind of stuff like that is more expensive. You want to get some hot sauce, barbecue hot sauce, or if you don't coming from Thailand or the pays around here, country around here, more expensive. Put some kind of jam on your toes, like blueberry, whatever you want to put this something on your toes, came from USA, more expensive. So those stuff like this you learn. If you eat on the beach versus 2 blocks behind, more expensive on the beach in Thailand versus the 2 blocks. You eat cheap in Thailand most of the time, but if you want to go restaurant on the beach and Pattaya, expect more. The beer on the walking street, more expensive. The lady drink, more expensive on the beach. You go back 3 streets back, but it's more cheaper. You eat in Jambien night market, more cheaper if you eat in Pattaya because it's a touristic in Pattaya. We have 3 people around. I will try to pick it up here. Thanks so much. That's funny, William. Super chat did not like the game. There you go. Marshall would play great against Florida. He would win the Connie Smythe. I love that. Now, which player right now for Vegas is really the MVP? Great point, Rodolphe, about that. Coach, do you swim or do you sink like a rock? I'm more sink like a rock king. I'm not a really good swimmer. I can swim, but not like an excellent swimmer. So, question to you, I would say I'm more like a sink like the rock versus the swimmer about that. I'm good on the back, but not very good overall. Super chat, thanks so much, Sebastian. The weight women are expensive. Let's be honest. Thai women are expensive. Yeah, they are. I agree with you, Rodolphe. One cost me one right now, by the way. But behind that, I'm making another video about the Thai woman. It's a really, really interesting learning process for me after 9 months about Thai women, who they are, what they do, and good people. Unfortunately, many struggle, and they create all kind of business on freelance, short time, relationship, marriage. Every step I'm talking about costs money. Woman in Pattaya, a woman in Chiang Mai, 2 different kind of women in Thailand. A woman in Phuket, a woman in Bangkok, 2 different women over there too. It's just learning about that. Woman and the village, Thai women are amazing, but you need to find them. So anyhow, another subject for the time. Coach is Olympic swimmer now. I'm not Michael Phelps, Save G. Alors, both team down 3-0. Which team do you think have chance to coming back, or both? Sisters over Kane. Our Gillette shaving cream, guys, they're good. It's funny about that. On the flip side, I don't know why the bottle the bottle here is forever. Like it took 3 months. I go through a bottle for 3 months. I don't understand that. Really strange. But compared to the Walmart one at 144, the cheap one, it's more expensive here. 25 bet on the Panthers winning the Stanley Cup. Would be interesting. I asked her to put blueberry jam on the woman toes, and she said you had to pay more, and she was my wife. Go is more like an Olympic traveler. Look, you're absolutely right about that. Do they expect you to engage on the price there? Yes, but every time you ask for the bag, they charge you. But everything here, guy, is plastic. I don't have plastic in front of me, but everything you buy is plastic. The plastic. It's a really one for me on the recycle, and think a bit more, the better. They gave a lot of plastic, everything, a lot of plastic at the point you pay attention to this at the beginning. So wow, everybody have plastic. I'm not talking about the credit card. Women are expensive everywhere. Sebastian, yeah, possible. Chase a commentary about a Thai woman. It's funny, we talked about this last night. She was with me last night, and we sit outside, and we talk about a bar. We go together, and it's like the bar with, the mouse and the cheese we talk about. And, she talk about her experience over there, and I talk about my experience over there. And, yeah. But think about this, right? I don't know, many of you are married or single, but imagine you're single, you between 50 to 60 years old and 65 years old, example, right? And you're single, you're moving to Thailand, and you go out at the bar, and they have those kind of women between 20 years old to 50 years old. Some of them are a little bit older, but they don't, it just don't look. But you have a woman like 35 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, and look at you, and they stop to your table and talk to you. If you're 55 years old, and the woman beside you, she's 35 years old, and it's just instantly you open the eyes, say, wow, that's happened here. Like I walk on the beach, foreigner, is 55, 60 years old, and the woman, she's maybe 40, 38. Mine is not, we have only 5 years, 6 years difference between me and her. She's older, but easy, I could get 40, 30 years old. 30 years old, yeah, that's normal here in Pattaya. But you have to be smart. But yeah, it's expensive. Milad, you a long time, very long time, Luciano. Depend, or if you get the right woman, that's another point, William. Now, on the flip side, Pattaya, 90% women are struggling, 80%. But if you go at Bangkok area, you have a lot of women are good people, like not because they are good people. There are a lot of women are not struggling. They have a lot of good things in their life. They have a car, they have a condominium, they have a good job, and they take care about themselves. You need to find those kind of women here. If not, be ready, because it will cost you a loan car at least per month. All right, the abs. Have a good night, buddy. They were offer. Coach, do you like goat milk or almond milk? almond milk, my friend, if I do not make you hola, Steve G. I went to England to find my wife 43 years ago. Congratulations, William. Well done, my friend. Well done for you. I went outside to parks, of course, store to find a woman, but I was giving nothing but showing them. Bold prediction, Marc Bergeron would be the next leave Bouillard, Gary Cournoyer. The woman dangerous, straight, damn good, are you big trouble? It was a single, I would be retired already at 47 years old. I would be retired at the age of 38, Sebastian. Gary, now 42, but free come a bird. It takes two people for a lie to happen. You have to cooperate with liars. Here we go. Without these on the, he nailed it today. Coach Pierre, I have a 3 Vietnamese girl for 3 years from 2000 congregation. Vietnamese and Philippines are beautiful. Cambodia are pretty good too. Yeah, I think everybody is beautiful. It's everybody is for someone. It's just to find out those kind of people, and I don't know. We'll see. For me, I go here in Thailand only one day at a time because you just walk around and you have cheese everywhere. Pick the right one, coach. Yes, look. I don't know. I have nothing to her. First of all, their name is funny. They have some kind of fun name, really interesting. Her name is Moon. En français, c'est Mon, M-O-N. In English, it's more like a moon, M-O-O-N, but her name is Mon, M-O-N. Good heart, very good heart. Struggled all her life. Some kind of problem in her life too. She's really she work hard, work very hard. She's very powerful with her massage. Now, you have many kind of massage in Thailand. She don't do those kind of massage. She held, her style of massage is held. She heal the people. That's what she does. So she got some kind of the tradition Thailand by Buddha and whatever it is, right? And she has those kind of skills she has. And she's powerful. Like I'm telling you right now, she does massage to me, and it's strong. It's because you can get massage left and right here. 90% massage, okay, not great, okay. But some of them are with happy hand at the end. It's not what I'm looking for. So if she don't do that, or she own the massage, she have 3 girls works with her. They don't do that over there. They get flirt, everything like that, but they don't do that. Or you don't know, coach. I've been there, so I know how this works, and I know her on that side. But she healed people. She's really have some kind of problem. She's going to fix it. Is it like a key role? I don't know. But again, that's the kind of woman. Now, come with, of course, there's some kind of tradition. You have to give money back, everything like that. I understand where I am with her. But still, so far, it's okay. But I need to learn more. I'm not guaranteed it'll be her for the rest of my life, but so far, it's good. So we take advantage what we got so far. No regrets. Marry one and bring her back to the land of the big PK, PX for CG. Hello, and Gary. This is much more interesting than the game, by the way. Forget 50 years old, go for 225 in our tap. Yeah. Yeah, you know, so I go to a specific bar where it's that way. Then I switch to another bar. So the first bar, I'm there for 10:30, 11 o'clock until 1 o'clock. Then, you know, I don't pick anybody. I have a girlfriend, so I'm really careful about that. But then I moved from the under bar from 1 o'clock until 5 o'clock in the morning. But that one is really the more like the youngest one. They have two floor. At the bottom, you play more pool. You have music. You're on the water. At the second floor, it's more reserved, like kind of music, with lights and the people dance on the stage and you walk around. More younger crowd. It's not a matter. It's not a matter. You go against the wall. You take one beer. You stay there. You can have not one or two, but 3, 4, 5, 6 will stop you inside of the first 30 minutes to talk to you, and they want to go with you. And again, on this requirement, they have no age. They have no age. And yeah. And then last week, I have a couple there, and I don't know if they are from America or England or somewhere else, whatever they are. And the woman, she was like another woman, a Thai woman. The Thai woman, she was like, blonde hair, and everything was fake, everything like that. And then the woman with a guy, her husband, the guy was passed out, like he was bad. He was like drunk a lot. Anyhow, the woman figured out to dance with another woman, and then the guy pick up all the two, his wife or the woman, and they go all the way on the back over there, and the rest is the history. But that's happening at that bar. So anyhow, yeah. Coach going for the gift. Good choice. Look, picking a good woman is like the NHL draft. I'm not sure what you're gonna get until the face adversity, Luciano. Press up shot out at 135. Yes, sir. Make shocks about that one. Okay, so true adversity make you stronger if it doesn't kill the marriage. If you bring honey, bees will buzz. The Thai woman will tell to you, if you want the honey, you need the money. So, if you want to have a nice honey, you need money. So that's happening about that. Take passion. It's time to find a good woman, Sebastian. I will took a pick number 7 on the one draft, Luciano. She look good. She's busy. I miss having girlfriend. William. I said too much about the moon coach. She will answer it. Only can play. Happy hand, happy man. Since she likes her, we should have more likes now. She's out there right now to go find her. And at that, she probably not watching. No, Sebastian. She's right now do massage, I'm pretty sure. And so apartment, gotta be yourself with woman. Don't take it. Come and outside tells we want walk at Simona. Share your life now. Coach is the role. Yeah, Gary. Jesus said, get done, William. Careful, I heard some bees buzzing the chat, Channel. But yeah, it's like this Disneyland for answer. That was a good one. Pater is it's like Disneyland and for adult. Yeah, but that Mickey Mouse around. Without. One thing I do, I'm always myself with a woman, Sebastian. Okay, who got the coach off hockey night tonight? This is great. Look at my son. At least take down the scoreboard. If you want to bring the cash, here we go. Through Sebastian, however, always start when you are honest with yourself. Rule number, never to lie to yourself, anyone else. Give a stable foundation. Scoreboard, it's got a good cover, Sebastian. Book a cruise on the love boat, Gary Cournoyer. Go your storyteller. Uh, uh, I I cannot remember, guys. Like last year, or at my first year, it was about like every time we get, I was get out at midnight, 1 o'clock, and we have some people leave. I think Al Grudo, but you have other people. Guy was in the chat, live in Montreal, or they've been in Montreal, and they talk about all the kind of stuff like that all night. Like it was so funny talking about the story we bring on the table. The Bug Bunny and everything like that. I have a lot of stuff like that. I can tell the story about those stuff. I've been go around and you know story like the locker room or a story on the right fielder at the minor league baseball in Virginia. uh, a spa and the right fielder at the hockey at the baseball. And because during the summer, guys, I was not working hockey, so I get the job left and right, and I was hanging out with the baseball player from Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and the staff baseball. And I we're hanging there, and they recognized me. Like everybody was calling me Frenchie, and we're hanging there. We have a bar in Roanoke, Virginia. We shut down that bar every night at 3 o'clock. Before we went to Hooters for a couple hours before that. Anyhow, and at 3 o'clock, we was returning at the baseball stadium, and they have like a spa, everything like that. So we have like, I don't know, 10, 12 people, women, everything like that. And they have some kind of wild stuff happening under the stadium and the locker room, and they walking left and right. It's I couldn't tell you. Boy. Some memories. Yeah. Walking over there, like, you hear some noise left and right. And one of my friends decided to go with a girl and the right fielder on the grass. And we can hear that. But one guy, he turned the lights on on the stadium. And the guy was right there naked with the guy, with the girl on the right fielder. Oh my God. He was against the wall. What's so funny? I'm sorry about that. But it was a great time in Virginia for 3 years at the stadium after 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock a.m., 7 o'clock a.m. And oh my God. Wait, sometimes we turn the sprinkler over there. Like a lot of stuff happening, guys, over there at the stadium. Sorry about that, but I can review all those memories because you don't walk. So I was doing private lesson hockey in the morning, and then the night it was the same routine. Go to Hooters from 8 o'clock until 11 o'clock. You're hanging those odors. Then then you're hanging with them at the bar after that, and then from till 3 o'clock, and then you pick up them, and then you bring them to the stadium, and the stadium, you never know the story over there. Like you have so many stories left and right at the stadium. I sleep at the stadium many times, and oh my God. A lot of great story and Roanoke about that. Back to hockey, coach. Then coach need more sleep in our tap. Listen, checking some fly ball nightmare. I don't know about I don't. We call them the bug bunny in hockey. That's what we use the term. But here in Thailand, we call them the cheese. Look like we call them the cheese. Yeah, it's like a lot of story in hockey and baseball. Like at that time, yeah, some of them baseball player in the Virginia make the Major League Baseball. He had the third baseman. I think third baseman. He played for Colorado, Chicago, San Francisco. Sosa was his last name, I believe. Julius Sosa, I believe. Anyhow, yeah, great moments, great time, and that's what I said earlier. I have no regrets. I have no regrets. I don't make money a lot, but it's priceless. My life, like my life was reverse. Like people work, get the money on the side, and they become at 60 years old, and then at 60 years old, they just die. They never see the money. They just die. Me, I did reverse. I was retired at 19 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old. I'm still retired because I'm targeting my life to have a good time. And unfortunately, I just grew that way. But my life was full of surprise. Met a lot of people around the world and have a great time. And that's why I said, yes, that was not easy. Yes, I sleep in my car. Yes, I sleep at the stadium. Yes, I sleep at the hockey rink. But, wow, a lot of cheese I can talk to you. Good cheese, bad cheese, great cheese. Name it. I touch it. I taste it. I smell it. And I love it. For the Blue Jays coach, it smells that I'll go back in town in time for an McLaren. About that, now I know why Lafleur was a player playing baseball and not that. Funny about that. Fermenting, that's all. Yeah, but again, could write a book about that. Yeah. Expired cheese, yes, they are. Expired cheese, yes, they are. When I go to bar now in Thailand, I don't look about over 45. I tell them, no, sorry, I have a girlfriend. Then the 36 pop up. I don't have no girlfriend. I don't have no girlfriend. What you want? What you looking for? The 49, sorry, I have a girlfriend. The 35, I don't have no girlfriend. One day, that made me be you one day. Yeah, possible. Good night, Gary. When I'm going out to the bar. Gary, about that one over there. The book could be The Life of Coach. Then, yeah, who knows? Talking about the book, I'm writing a book right now. Should be out the next at the beginning of year number 4 of the channel here, but not about the channel, but it's more about what it takes for the team. And so the mindset of winning as a team, something like that. I'm working on that part with them. I think I'm pretty. It's fun. 20 to 25 different things it takes to win as a team. So I'm writing this right now and see what's happening. So I can go for one more year in Thailand with no problem. But year number 3, number 4, with a girlfriend, I will need more money. So I'm creating right now some kind of revenues left and right, and it's coming pop up at some point to survive. Luciano, Chase, je expert around 60 years old. Yeah, getting 13 those. Coach, you make talent, no regrets. Luc Lafortune, yes, you're absolutely right about this. The live coach, then 42 event. John, coach is wearing a mate of the Monsieur Cheese jacket. Thank you, John, by the way, for the good night, William, by the way, or maybe not. John, then where can you buy our book? Coach will be on Amazon, I believe. What happening about that? It will be a Kindle. So I'm working on that part. Look, Dan, we'll see what happening. All right, guys. 1 month at time, Coach Pierre. Absolutely right, Sebastian, about that. What a great night. Maybe not a great a great hockey game, but a great end of the show tonight. Hopefully you enjoy it. You guys, you're part of my family, and I have nothing to hide. That's simple. That's easy. I'm an open book. I make mistake. I go through bad adversity. I got screwed. I got lie. I got steal, stole. I can go the way like that. I have big house, small house. I have everything in my life. But only thing I have never changed is my heart and enjoy my life. That's what's the two things. My purpose in my life at the end was to have an amazing, great life with or without people around me. And that's the reason I have no regrets. I don't know tomorrow will be here. I don't know tomorrow next will be here. But one thing I will say to you, fulfill your life with your dream and with your passion. Because life is short, and don't be that person said. I remember my dad when he passed away, he looked at me, he said, the last couple hours was about regrets. I regret if I don't do that. I regret I wish I'd do this. Try to eliminate the word regrets. Try to eliminate the word no. And try to be the best version of yourself with the best fulfillment you can do in your life. And you never know the end. You hear, you don't know. I'm sorry about that. I tried to get the middle. You hear, and this is the end of your life. Between both of them, this is the gap on your life. Maximize those days. Don't look backwards, look forward. Whatever you are, you still have a chance, an opportunity to change your life right now. It's up to you. Not to me, not to him, not to her. You have a chance to change your life right now. Look like me, you have some kind, maybe some problem, but still you can go through this by the way you can respond on each one of them. Until then, my friend, I want to remind you one more thing.
You are awesome.
Yes, you are.
You are amazing.
I know it.
You are the best.
Of course.
And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Each one of you has greatness because we are all unique. Remember, people love you and people need you hear your voice to make an impact for anyone in this life. This is up to you. Until then, my friend, be well, be ill. Find a way to not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? 2023. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. And of course, it was a funny night for me. It's rare I laugh that way, but you make me laughing. You make me smiling. You make me to be who I am. And I just want to say to you, I'm grateful and thankful for each one of you to be with me every single night. You're not only one person, you become a friend to me. You become someone very important. I really care. And I hope I serve you every single day on the Hockey National Show. Until then, my friends, have an amazing great night. Good dreams. And remember, I love you. Have a good night, everybody.
What's going on now? Is this another breakdown?
it, William.
What do I
You
know?
with that one and off that track. Luciano, have a great night. RJ, King of Gamers, Sebastian, Claude Richard, Rudolph, Dan Asham, Luc Lafortune, my friend. You're the best of the best.
Don't want another surprise.
Ben oui, mon Luc, on s'aime bien gros.
I'd rather want you to
RJ
just
Calabro,
let
all the
me
moderators
be.
tonight, Game of Gamers, Sebastian, and many others guys. An amazing great night, of course.
What do I know?
This back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time.
What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
Merci beaucoup, mon Luc. Good night, enough that mistake so much, everything enough that. You're the man. Take so up, Danny.
Come on,
Pressure
get
up,
a
Dan.
grip now of all the ways we parted. You showed in your own way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided.
Have a good night, Luciano.
Oh, oh, oh.
Thanks so much. All the moderators again tonight.
What do I know?
Thanks so much, all the moderators tonight, guys. We appreciate a lot. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow night. On a ri en masse, coach. Look, c'est pas souvent que je ris comme ça, là, mais la mémoire, elle m'est revenue dans ma tête. Je vois bien des choses qui sont arrivées dans le champ droit. Alice Valentine, la fesse de Alice Valentine. Look. Good night, and up that. Thanks so much, Dan. I appreciate that, my friend. Good night, Mr. William. Time to turn off the lights. Are you ready? Oh, booyah!